You by Adopt U.S. Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Timmy, everybody. Great job. Next up for our 5th grade class recital, we have Samantha.
10 times better performance can make a big difference. Castrol Edge Motor Oil gives your engine 10 times better high-stress performance. Castrol Edge, better oil for maximum performance. Now through December 28th, Castrol Edge and Edge High Mileage Motor Oil are on rollback at Walmart.
Claim based on sequence 9 test under high-load conditions versus API SP test limits.
When people have a craving to explore new and traditional Asian cuisines, they head to P.F. Chang's, where scratch-made dishes come from the 2,000-year-old tradition of wok cooking. P.F. Chang's wanted to explore new possibilities for their website. They turned to AmericanEagle.com. AmericanEagle.com re-architected P.F. Chang's website, integrating multiple third-party systems to create a unified digital experience. The results? Improved page speed and performance, personalized content based on users' location, intuitive online ordering, an increase in organic search visibility, and a 40% increase in new users. For scratch-made Asian cuisine, visit your local P.F. Chang's or go to pfchangs.com for website design, development, digital marketing, and hosting that produce efficiency, revenue, and results. Visit AmericanEagle.com. P.F. Chang's and AmericanEagle.com. Another example of the best businesses in the world, turning to the best in the business for websites. Go to AmericanEagle.com or call 877-WEB-NOW1. That's 877-WEB-NOW1.
Hey, it's Greg Hill to tell you about advanced regenerative medicine. If you're tired of the arthritic pain in your knees, hips, back, or shoulder, everybody is talking about regenerative medicine. You can enhance your joints, improve mobility, and get back to doing the stuff you love without pain, without drugs or surgery or downtime. That means you won't be constantly focused on how painful your joints are and what you can't do. Just the opposite. You'll be back to playing golf or playing pickleball or playing over 40 hockey all winter long. The local medical professionals at QC Kinetics here in New England are experts when it comes to these next-gen treatments. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader when it comes to this exciting breakthrough using cellular therapies. They've got tens of thousands of satisfied patients, and the consultation is totally free. Call now to get lasting joint pain relief with help from QC Kinetics. Get a free consultation when you call 617-644-PAIN. 617-644-PAIN. That's 617-644-PAIN.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Well, it's a second straight night that we have a lineup scratch pretty close to first pitch. Last night it was Rob Refsnyder getting a scratch from the lineup, and tonight it's Tanner Houck. So less than 24 hours after announcing that Tanner Houck's shoulder felt good enough to make his start against the Yankees tonight, the Sox scratched the all-star right-hander just 55 minutes before first pitch, and now it's rookie Richard Fitts taking his spot as a starter for tonight. This will be Fitts' second career start. He made one last Sunday against the Chicago White Sox, and now here he is pitching against his former organization in the New York Yankees that he was just traded from in the offseason in the Alex Verdugo deal. This is the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. We will continue to keep you updated on Tanner Houck the rest of the night. But first pitch in this game, which is the second game of a 4-game set between the Sox and the Yankees, coming up in about 30 minutes. And it's time now to hear from the Red Sox manager, Alex Cora. And Alex Cora on WEI is brought to you by your New England Ford dealers and the freedom of choice. Shop deals built for you on the New England edition F-150, official truck of the Red Sox. Here is Will with Red Sox manager Alex Cora.
With the manager, Alex Cora, game 2 in New York, and a little frustration last night, Alex. The offense, a lot of swing and miss, couldn't really get it going. When you look back, what was going on at the plate?
It's been going on for a while. A lot of swings and misses. I think we did a good job controlling the strike zone, to be honest with you. We walked 4 times, but we didn't finish it right. And Cortez was really good. His fastball was playing, the changeup he used, and got to give him credit. But at the same time, we know we were better than this.
Is it just a long season, you think? I know you guys are going to probably spend a lot of time in the offseason trying to figure this thing out, diagnose. Is it young players, long season? Is there anything you can point to where there's been more strikeouts lately?
Not really. We've been striking out since day one, so it's part of our DNA, Either you like it or not, we like it or not, we swing and miss a lot, and this just didn't happen. We've been doing this since March 28th.
Extra innings, the key at bat is almost always that first one, and the pop out on the first pitch to not be able to move the runner over. Do you feel like in this stadium with their lineup coming up, it seemed pretty clear you needed to get at least one, probably two, to have a good chance, huh?
Yeah, but it's part of it, right? Willie got a changeup, and he was out in front and didn't pull the ball, and we didn't score, and it's one of those that right now it's not happening offensively. We can pinpoint here and there, whatever, but it's not happening. But hopefully today we turned around. You
get your lefties back in there. Schmidt's on the mound. Yoshida back in there. Tristan. Yoshida was so hot for a long while, and then that's not as much electricity from the bat lately. What have you seen from him, say, in the last week or so?
Just a little bit on front in certain pitches, but this is the nature of 162. You're gonna go through up and downs. It just happened like as a unit, we're scuffling right now. There's a lot of guys that are not putting good swings, are not putting good at bats, and we're paying the price right now.
You talk about it all the time, specifically with Rafi, but answers being the other way, shorten up, go to left center. In his case, probably true for a lot of your other hitters. Is that something that guys can make a conscious effort to focus on?
All depends who you are. If you're a dead pull hitter, you can try to go the other way. It's not going to happen. So it's part of the process, and I think it's just a matter of controlling the strike zone, get good pitches to hit. Don't miss your pitch. That's the most important thing. And it feels like we're missing our pitches.
With the big guys coming up for the Yankees in the bottom of the 10th inning, was there any temptation to push Kenley, or because he pitched the day before, was that just written in stone? He was going to be done after one.
No. He wasn't. No chance he was going to. We got to protect him, and he's being a little bit banged up, and other guys have to do their job too.
Tanner today, there was some concern around him. What's the latest on all of his treatment, everything going on with Tanner? What are you feeling today?
He's good to go. He's going to be on the mound, so he's good to go. We have to be very smart, very cautious about it. We talk as a group, and he's ready to go.
You talked about Fitz maybe being a backup plan. Is that still the case today? Is he kind of waiting in the wings if you need him tonight?
He'll be in the bullpen, and like we talked to him today, he's going to be part of that, and he'll be ready.
Major League Baseball announced today that they're going to put advertisements on the helmets in the playoffs for all these teams. In all these other countries, that's more sort of par for the course. People are losing their minds over that part of it. What do you make of that decision?
It's a great decision, a great business decision. I think the more the better, right? And as long as the teams, they invest the money on players, everything should be fine.
These Yankees with Clark Schmidt on the mound, you get Cole tomorrow. You get a chance here to get your lefties going in this series. And in this ballpark, a lot of them have had success. How do you feel about the next couple days? A chance for the offense to get it rolling?
Yeah, let's get it rolling today, and then we'll talk about Cole. But I think we got a good matchup today. The guys are excited, and, let's get a W.
Perfect. Thank you, Alex. Good luck.
Thank you, Will.
All right, so that is the Red Sox manager, Alex Cora, with our very own Will Fleming. And you just heard them talk about Tanner Houck and Richard Fitz. That was obviously recorded before the breaking news here that Tanner Houck has now been scratched from his start due to right shoulder fatigue. So Tanner Houck had his last start skipped for the same reason, and it was Richard Fitz who took his spot that time. And Richard Fitz, he was staying on the roster, and especially for this type of spot. In case Tanner Houck was not ready to go, Richard Fitz would be ready to go. And with the late scratch, that's exactly what has happened here tonight. So again, Tanner Houck not starting tonight for the Red Sox. He's been scratched with right shoulder fatigue. And this was announced, really it was about 25 minutes ago. So it was pretty close to first pitch time, which is coming up at 7:05. And instead, it's going to be the rookie Richard Fitz making his second career start. He struck out 2 and gave up 2 unearned runs in 5 2/3 innings against the Chicago White Sox last Sunday. So he will be on the mound for the Red Sox. On the other side, Clark Schmidt, a former first-round pick, who's 5-3 with a 2.34 ERA. And he was a guy that was on the IL for a long time, and he was out with the lat strain. He missed over 3 months, but last time out, he tossed 4 2/3 scoreless innings at Wrigley Field against the Chicago Cubs in what ended up being a victory. He's been very good this year, a lot better recently, too. His last 5 outings, so you have to go back before the IL stint, he had a 0.92 ERA over five outings, 3 earned runs, and 29 in a third inning. So on the other side, it's going to be a rookie. On our side, it's going to be Richard Fitz getting that start now for Tanner Houck. And we hope Tanner Houck is ultimately going to be okay. But now as we're winding down, Sox 4.5 out, 15 to go. Alex Cora is starting to be in protect mode with some of his guys, and specifically a guy in Tanner Houck who has tossed 169 and 2/3 innings, which is well beyond what his career high was in the professional ranks. So that might be in part why that Tanner Houck is starting to feel what he's feeling in his right shoulder. But in the meantime, let's get you the starting lineups. And the starting lineups brought to you by Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Here's the 9 for the Red Sox tonight. Jaron Durant, he leads things off. He's in center field, and he's hitting 191 in the month of September. So like almost everybody else, he's not swinging it well this month. Rafael Devers batting second. He's at third base. Tyler O'Neill, he's out in left field batting third. Masataka Yoshida, the DH, he's in the cleanup position. It's Connor Wong, who actually has been swinging it okay. Last 8 games, 10 for 29, good for a 345 average. He's batting fifth. He's the backstop tonight for the Sox. Wilyer Abreu out in right, batting sixth. Tristan Casas at first, batting seventh. Trevor Story, batting eighth, 3 for 18 since coming off the IL with 6 strikeouts. And then rounding out the 9, it's Cedon Rafaela once again getting the start at second base. He's been scuffling as well. That has really been the case for the most part with this lineup for the Sox, that over their last 21 games, they have scored 3 or fewer runs 15 times. That was the case last night in a 2-1 loss in extra innings to these very Yankees. Coming up next, we'll get you the Subaru of New England scoreboard update. We'll also get you the injury update presented by New England Spas, and also the Kubota Farm Report. Red Sox versus Yankees coming up in about 20 minutes from the Bronx. I'm Joe Wild. This is the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow.
The Nissan Rogue with available Google built-in helps you make the most of your drive. Take care of the small stuff, like,
hey Google, cool down my car.
And,
hey Google, turn on the dog feeder.
Or change up your adventure.
Hey Google, navigate me to the nearest music venue.
Handle your drive like a pro.
Experience the ultimate connection in the new 2024 Nissan Rogue. Now get a low $299 per month lease for 36 months on Rogue. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. Not equipped on all vehicles. Requires compatible device. Sequences shortened and simulated. Activation of Nissan Connect services package required. Only use features when safe and legal to do so. Data rates may apply. Subject to third-party service availability. Google, Google Play, and Google Maps are trademarks of Google LLC. Well-qualified lessees. 2024 Rogue S all-wheel drive. $4,739 initial payment excludes tax, title, license, and $695 acquisition fee. Disposition fee due at lease end. Take from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details. Ends 9/30/24.
Playing it safe at home means having health insurance. And if you need coverage right now, the Massachusetts Health Connector has a lineup loaded with power. The Connector Care program is available to more people than ever and includes low premiums and no deductibles, keeping you covered and saving you money for everything from an urgent ER trip to managing chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Everyone in Massachusetts is required to have health insurance. If you need it, go to mahealthconnector.org today and find the right plan for you and your family. That's mahealthconnector.org.
MB Tractor and Equipment features a huge lineup of Kubota tractors and mowers at all 9 of their New England locations. In New Hampshire, please visit an MB in Somersworth, Tilton, Plastow, or Conway. Check out mbtractor.com for inventory and locations.
Get ready to hit it out of the park every time you fire up the grill this summer with Hatfield Pork. Hatfield's flavorful variety of marinated pork tenderloins, ground pork and sausage, ham and bacon will be a fan favorite with your family and friends at your summer barbecues. Elevate your grilling game with Hatfield and taste victory with every bite, at home or at the ballpark. Find your flavor with Hatfield. Visit simplyhatfield.com for recipes and to find a retailer near you.
Arbella Insurance has been serving the New England community for over 35 years. Being your neighbor helps Arbella provide you the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for New England, here for good.
Hey, Boston fans! Phones weren't made to be broken, but life happens. So when you break your phone, Verizon in Boston's got you. Trade in any phone from one of their top brands in any condition, guaranteed, and get a great deal on one of their best 5G phones with unlimited ultimate. Switch now and save. Available at a Boston area Verizon store.
Hey, baseball fans. We know this is your favorite season of the year. And now, you can keep that walk-off home run feeling alive with a fresh coat of paint. Ask Sherwin-Williams how you can make every day feel like game day with over 1,500 colors and a top-tier coaching staff to bring the energy of your team spirit home. Shop online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams paint store today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. K-A-R-S Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. Your car, running or not, could be picked up as soon as the next day. No title, no problem. Go to carsforkids.org today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
No two people are the same. Each may have the same cancer, yet each may need a different treatment. At Dana-Farber Brigham Cancer Center, we're specialists. All we do is cancer. Our personalized approach gives us a deeper understanding of your needs and how to get you well. For an appointment in Boston, Foxborough, Milford, or South Shore, contact danafarberbrigham.org. We specialize in cancer and you.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
And this is the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow as we get you set for Game 2 of a 4-game set between the Sox and the Yankees from Yankee Stadium. 11th game in the series this year. Sox are 5-5 against their arch rival. Joe Weil with you here inside the WEEI Red Sox studios. And it's time now to see who's in the hot tub. The injury update presented by New England Spas. Create your own home paradise with a soothing new hot tub, swim spa, sauna, or cold plunge from New England Spas, the home relaxation specialist. Visit New England Spas in Natick, Norwell, Auburn, and now open in Warwick. Online at nespas.com. The big story of the night is Tanner Houck being scratched from tonight's start with right shoulder fatigue. So it's Richard Fitz now taking his spot as the Red Sox starter for tonight's ball game. Meanwhile, this was something you heard a little bit earlier in our pregame coverage. Liam Hendriks saying that an MRI showed fluid sacs near his elbow that his doctor said can be taken care of with a cortisone shot on Monday in Boston. Nothing structurally wrong. He'll take a few days off, then start throwing again, and he's still hoping to make it into a game this season. Meanwhile, let's get you the Kubota Farm Report, and Kubota Orange Days are here. Check out Kubota's great lineup of zero-turn mowers and subcompact tractors today. In Mass, please visit Norfolk Power Equipment in Rentham and Carver, Ahern Equipment in Spencers, or Bacon's Equipment in Williamsburg. And it is official. The Red Sox have the #1 prospect in Major League Baseball, and that is Roman Anthony. He is now at the top of Baseball America's list. He was updated to #2 in Baseball America's final in-season rankings but then Junior Caminero, Rays prospect, he ended up graduating from that prospect list because of the at-bats he has in the major leagues. So now Roman Anthony has the #1 spot, and the Woo Sox are still fighting for a playoff spot, which is where Roman Anthony's at. They have 9 games left in their season. Worcester 2.5 games back of the International League's second half standings. Time now for the Subaru of New England scoreboard update. It's Subaru of New England all-wheel drive-away event is going on now. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Biggest game tonight is Minnesota at home against Cincinnati. And that, of course, is the case because the Twins are the team that the Red Sox are trying to chase. They're 4.5 games out from them for that third wild card spot in the American League. Sox trying to keep their season alive, taking on the New York Yankees in Game 2 of a 4-game set. You've been listening to the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Want to thank Stiz. Great work here at the flagship WEEI. I'm Joe Weil. Hang tight. Red Sox versus Yankees coming up next from Yankee Stadium right here on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Listening to the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Proudly brought to you by Mass Mutual. Talk to Mass Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. The Red Sox are coming up next on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Is your morning routine kind of like being in a video game?
Here we go!
You wake up, try to get a workout in, shower, shave, where's my makeup? I'm negotiating the Tobin Bridge and Southeast Expressway every day. Yeah. If you can't find the time, you may be able to find some money when you enter your name at findmassmoney.gov. That could be you with unclaimed money from a forgotten savings account, uncashed payroll check, refund from a utility bill. It may be another thing to do, but it only takes 30 seconds to search your name at findmassmoney.gov.
Hi, Kimberly Dyer from Commonwealth Motors, and it's time for a pop quiz. Charles, what do we do best at Commonwealth Motors?
Give you our best price possible on a new or used vehicle.
Right. And what else?
I got this one. Service your vehicle with factory-trained technicians and give you our best price possible, no matter where you bought it from.
Correct. And?
Oh, I got this one. Need a repair? Haven't got the cash? We'll give you 3 months, 0 interest financing so you can get it done now.
Awesome. 3 months, 0 interest financing on any repair, tires, or whatever you need on your Kia, Chevy, Honda, Volkswagen, or Nissan. It's that easy.
Not only that, we'll beat any other dealer's coupon too. We want to service you.
Commonwealth Motors, here to service you, located right off 495 in Lawrence.
Find us fast at shopuslast.com.
Commonwealth, we're here for all your service needs and no interest for 3 months.
Shop us last, you'll love us. Not just for sales, but service too, no matter where you buy.
High five! Up top! Heck yeah!
Dave's company just got the first ever 5-year price lock guarantee from Comcast Business.
Yeah, 5 years!
It's 5 years of gig speed internet.
High five for gig speed.
5 years of advanced security.
Security win.
And 5 years of a great rate that won't change.
Our rate ain't changing.
All from the company with 99.9% network reliability.
There it is.
He hasn't given this many high fives since Deborah brought in her famous banana bread.
Woohoo!
Now he's got savings.
I'm so excited.
Yep, Dave's feeling it. But it's only for a limited time, so don't wait. Switch today and ask how to get the first ever 5-year price lock guarantee from Comcast Business. Powering 5 years of savings. Powering possibilities. Comcast Business.
And it's hurting, but I am not stopping.
Ends 9/22/24. Guaranteed rate applies to monthly service charge for new customers on qualifying internet bundle, excluding taxes and fees. Other restrictions apply.
O'Reilly. Don't miss out on summer brake deals at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Right now, get 15% off a set of Brake Best Select, Select Pro, or Import Direct brake pads and 2 rotors. Restore quality braking and improve stopping performance with parts and advice from the professional parts people. Save money now when you visit O'Reilly Auto Parts or O'ReillyAuto.com. O'Reilly
Auto Parts.
Do you have an invention idea but don't know what to do next? Call InventHelp today. We have representatives nationwide who will explain the InventHelp process step by step. Over 10,000 patents have been secured through InventHelp's patent referral services. The InventHelp databank includes thousands of companies who have agreed to review new ideas. We've been helping inventors since 1984. Let's help you next. Get started today.
Call 1-800-217-4380. That's 1-800-217-4380. Again, 1-800-217-4380.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Nothing brings the fans to their feet as when the cleanup hitter comes to the plate. And in Eastern Mass, homeowners react the same way when they see Drains by James pull up to take care of drain or sewer problems, as well as provide money-saving pipe lining solutions. Drains by James covers all the bases when it comes to giving homeowners dependable drain, sewer, and pipe service. Learn more at drainsbyjames.com. At Drains by James, they give a poop about your pipes.
This is...
And the Boston Red Sox are the world champions.
Red Sox Baseball.
And it is gone! And Boston strong!
On the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
For the first time in 86
The Red Sox on WEEI are brought to you by Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Holy cow!
110 Grill, gluten-free dining done right. Arbella, here for baseball fans, here for good. Brought to you by AZEK Exteriors. Visit www.azekexteriors.com. Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox.
And it's gone!
Citgo. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Sponsored by DigSafe. Call 811 before you dig or visit digsafe.com. Drains by James. Eastern Massachusetts leader in drain cleaning and pipelining.
And that ball is gone into the front row of the monster seats.
Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Hire Morgan & Morgan. America's largest injury law firm. Cars for kids. Old car giving you problems? Why not donate it? Call 1-877-CARS-4-KIDS today. Northern Bank. New England Ford. Ford Trucks. Official truck of the Boston Red Sox.
Looking up! Grand slam!
Sponsored by Sherwin-Williams. The Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus program helps you manage and grow your paint business. Sponsored by Nissan. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com. Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Swinging a drive to left field. There are a couple runs. Way gone.
Subaru of New England. Love spring in the all-wheel drive 2024 Subaru Forester. Verizon, the network Boston relies on.
Long gone into the monster seats.
Now, with all the play-by-play action, here's Joe Castiglione and Will Fleming.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Yankee Stadium here in New York, where the Red Sox and the Yanks play Game 2 of this series. The Red Sox losing last night in 10 innings, 2-1. They had very, very little offense. And they are now 4.5 games behind the Twins and tied with the Tigers, 4.5 behind for that third wild card. The Red Sox tonight had another setback. Tanner Houck was scheduled to pitch, but his shoulder is sore. He's not going to go, so Richard Fitz, who pitched well against the White Sox, will take the ball tonight, Will. And it's a nice night for baseball, but that's not the way to start this series.
No, it isn't, and I think it just kind of casts another pall on what's been a really disappointing few weeks for the Red Sox. And you don't want to go too crazy on stuff like this because Tanner Houck has had a big-time season. He was an all-star. He really took huge steps forward, but it's hard for me, Joe, to not hear that news and think about, first of all, will he bounce back? Can he make his next start? Can he pitch again this season? But then more broadly speaking, what does this mean going forward? Does his body, I mean, he's a freak athlete. He puts in all the time and all the work. Don't you think the Red Sox have got to be wondering whether or not, this is a sort of a warning sign about his ability to handle the load as a starter?
Well, I think so. He had the one complete game, a shutout against Cleveland, and he had 3 other games where he went 7 innings. Otherwise, he's been a 6-inning pitcher.
So they'll have some decisions to make in the offseason. Certainly he'll be in the rotation, but that is absolutely something to monitor going forward. Before we get you the lineups that have changed a little bit, time now for the national anthem, brought to you by BuildSubmarines.com. You'll find stable, sustaining, skilled trades careers, helping bring the next generation of U.S. Navy submarines to life. We build giants because it takes one to build one.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets a red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land
and the home of the brave.
Well, a wonderful job on the Star-Spangled Banner on a warm but overcast night here at Yankee Stadium. The Red Sox in dire need of a win, and as Joe just told you, no Tanner Houck tonight. Richard Fix making the second start of his major league career. Red Sox come in 74-73. The Yankees 23 games above 500 at 85-62. The Morgan & Morgan starting lineups brought to you by America's largest injury law firm. For the Red Sox, Jarren Duran, who's really scuffled in the month of September, leads it off. He's in center field. Rafi Devers, he's at third base. He bats second. Tyler O'Neill is in left field batting third. And then Masataka Yoshida back in there as the DH, and he cleans up. Connor Wong catches, bats fifth. Wilyer Abreu is in right field. He bats sixth. Casas gets a start. Hard to come by those of late, but the righty on the mound, Tristan, in there at first base, batting seventh. The shortstop, Trevor Story, bats eighth. And then Cedon Rafaela, who's been striking out a lot lately. He is the second baseman tonight, and he bats ninth. The umpires march out of the third base gate. John Tumpane, the home plate umpire. Marvin Hudson, the crew chief, at first. And Hunter Wendelstedt at second base. And Charlie Ramos in the rocking chair at third. I'm sort of envious of John Tumpane's hair. Red Sox will see this 9 from Aaron Boone's New York Yankees. Gleyber Torres, the second baseman, leading off. Then Juan Soto had the game-winning hit last night. He's in right field batting second. Aaron Judge, you say this quietly, you don't want to tempt the fates. This is the longest stretch of his entire career that he's not homered, 16 consecutive games. He's in there again. He'll play center field, and he'll bat third. Austin Wells has been hot. He catches and cleans up. Then Giancarlo Stanton on base a couple times yesterday. He's the DH, and he bats fifth. Jazz Chisholm, third baseman, bats sixth. Then Rizzo at first, batting seventh. Anthony Volpe in the 8-hole. He is the shortstop. Then Alex Verdugo gets his first start in the series, and he's in left field. We are way behind schedule. The lineup cards have not even been exchanged, although Ramon Vasquez is out there now. No sign of Clark Schmidt out as of yet. At the time we were supposed to get underway here. But as it is, for the Yankees, Torres, Soto, Judge, Wells, Stanton, Chisholm, Rizzo, Volpe, and Verdugo. Powering Possibilities brought to you by Comcast Business. With an advanced network, cybersecurity solutions, and trusted partnership, Comcast Business powers more businesses than anyone. And again, the story of this one, Soto 39 homers, Aaron Judge stuck on 51. What's amazing is he hadn't homered, Joe, in 16 games. In his prior 16 games before this drought, he hit 10 home runs.
Yeah, this is the longest drought of his career. So you just wonder, he's overdue, and he'll get out of town before he gets hot again.
I think one of the keys to this game is getting on base, and I think running, taking advantage of the Yankees on the base paths. The Speed Report brought to you by Verizon. Phones weren't made to be broken, but life happens. So when you break your phone, Verizon's got you. Trade in any phone at your local Verizon store in any condition, guaranteed. And get a great deal on one of their best 5G phones with unlimited ultimate service. So Clark Schmidt leads the Yankees out onto the diamond. And I think, Joe, one thing that this really now just about 3-week stretch offensively has proven to the Red Sox is this season they are as good as Jarren Duran is. He's hitting 119 in the month of September. He is the table setter for everything, and I think it's imperative that he does that tonight.
Now, you wonder if it's fatigue or the swing is a lot longer. We'll see. But hopefully he can get it going as the Red Sox try to cash in against Clark Schmidt. Has missed most of the season with a lat injury. He was out 86 games. He's 5-3. And the special thing for us tonight, it's our booth switch, thanks to our good friend David Pomerantz at the Hebrew Home Rivers. We're the visitors.
Yeah, we're going to do that. It should be fun.
But Susan's a Bostonian, native of Newton, Mass. Simmons College. It'll be great to have her with us here come the fourth inning.
One of the great traditions of the year. Very nice of David and River Spring to put it on again. By the way, everybody in action in Big League Baseball, and early on the Tigers have a 1-0 lead over the Baltimore Orioles. The Minnesota Twins will host the Cincinnati Reds later, and the Mariners, who come in tied with the Red Sox, 74-73. they host Jacob deGrom and the Texas Rangers. It's getting a little bit harder to seriously consider the out-of-town scoreboard, but as the Red Sox are in it, we will monitor as the night goes on. Here's the huge tone setter for the Red Sox, who are in the road blues above gray pants. Yankees in the home white pinstripes. Man, do the Sox need a win. They're without Tanner Houck, but see if Jarren Duran could set the tone on a beautiful Friday night. And for the play-by-play, the Hall of Famer and reformed former Yankees fan, now Red Sox legend, here's Joe Castiglione.
Oh, that was a long time ago. We all learned from our mistakes. We should, anyway. Here's Jarren Duran, 2 of his last 22. And Fitz works him to set, or Schmidt rather. First pitch is grounded weakly and foul outside at first. Clark Schmidt at one time was a top prospect for the Yankees, but he's had a lot of injury issues over the years, including this year, which he said he missed 86 games with a lat issue. But he's gone 12 starts and allowed no more than 3 earned runs in every one of those 12 starts before he got hurt. 0-1 to Jarren. The pitch swing and a miss. He chased a slider by his back foot.
You know, the bleacher creatures, they go around the diamond and greet the Yankee defenders. I obviously not my favorite thing, but I do like that Judge honors Brett Gardner. He does Gardner's reaction. He makes the fists and clenches his muscles and points to the bleachers.
Yeah, we hope he doesn't find the bleachers tonight. Here's the pitch, and he swings and grounds it weakly to the right side. Charged by the second baseman. Torres flips. He's safe. Torres charged that the pitcher couldn't get it. Schmidt reached for it, and then for some reason he made an underhand flip, sort of a pop fly over to first base.
Just a classic Torres play. Yeah. He had time to take it out of the glove and throw. He had no chance once he lollipopped it over there, and Duran is aboard.
Yeah, he's a style master, and he paid the price there. He flipped it with a glove rather than doing it conventionally and paid the price.
I'd like to see Duran run right away.
Yeah.
Set the tone.
Put the pressure on. He's got 32 steals. Been a while yet. Of course, he hasn't stolen first base of late. Raffy's 0 for 10 of late. And the pitch, he swung on a miss. Here he goes on the first pitch, and the throw is in time. He got him by plenty. Strong throw by Wells. Not surprising to see him go, but he was out. He did not get a great jump.
Not a great jump, and a different slide than usual. He almost always goes head first there. He kind of, I guess, trying to avoid the tag, went foot first on the outfield side of the bag.
The back of the bag, and he was tagged in the midsection. Volpe with the catch and put out. So, just like that, one out. The 0-1 pitch is inside and low, 1-1. Raffy 277 overall with 28 homers. A home run drought for Raffy as well as Judge of late. So Duran caught stealing, which hasn't happened very often this year. The pitch, he chases a slider and misses it down and in. He's really been missing a lot of late. Duran caught for the 6th time. He's 32 for 38 in steals. So that takes Torres off the hook, at least for the moment, with his very casual play. The caught stealing 2-6. And a 1-2 count to Raffy. Here's a delivery and a line drive bullet into right center field, a base hit. Grabbed on one knee by Soto. It hit very hard, so good sign for Raffy. 2 straight hits, but there's 1 out.
He's caught some flack as Devers this year for not standing up to the writers. He did it last night. I mean, he was very vocal, and he said, look, we got time to get better. We got to show up tomorrow, stay optimistic. Anything can happen.
So 2 base hits, but 1 man is out. And here's Tyler O'Neill at 259, 30 homers. He's driven in 59 runs. Clark Schmidt delivers, and it's low. He's made 5 starts against the Red Sox. Oh, they call that a strike? Ooh. Home plate umpire is John Tumpain. Looked low, but it's strike 1. Sort of a hesitation in his delivery. There is a strike over the outside edge. That was a good fastball, knee high on the outside corner.
I mean, those are 2 pitches that have missed a couple inches off the plate away from the right-handed hitter, and both have been given.
So it's 0-2 to Tyler. He's got 5 home runs in his last 6 games. The pitch home, outside with a slider. Schmidt has had only 1 decision against the Red Sox. That was a loss. That came the first time he faced them, April 10th of 2022. 1-2, 1 on, 1 out. First inning, the pitch is swung on and popped foul up the end of the bat to the right and out of play. Kubota Orange Days are here. Check out Kubata's great lineup of zero-turn mowers and subcompact tractors today in Massachusetts. Visit Norfolk Power Equipment in Rentham and Carver, Ahern Equipment in Spencer, or Bacon's Equipment in Williamsburg as we check the Friday Farm Report.
Have you ever driven a zero compact tractor?
I've never driven a tractor or ridden in one either. Line foul, third base side out of play.
I bet that's not true. I bet you've done like a hayride at some pumpkin patch somewhere.
Yeah, I might have done that years ago, Halloween time. But on the farm, Roman Anthony is now ranked #1 in Baseball America now that the Rays have called up Caminero. The pitch is low and away, missed with a curveball. And tonight, Portland has a 1/2 game lead going into action against the Yankees Somerset Farm Club in the Eastern League's Northern Division second half. 3 games left, including tonight. Worcester 2.5 back in the International League second half. 25-7 in the last 32 games. That's a pitch up and away.
I think it's pretty cool that they've got that young core together, playing games that matter for that level.
Going right down to the wire in the second half. Well, it was 0-2. Now it's 3-2 to Tyler O'Neill with Yoshida in the cleanup spot next. Schmidt fires to first, pivoting, and he almost threw it away. Grabbed by Rizzo. Raffy back standing safely. Caught stealing, certainly huge in this inning. Schmidt comes to the set. He delivers, and a swing and a miss. He got him on an off-speed pitch down and away. So, here's the first strikeout. It's something the Red Sox have been doing far too often. They fanned 14 more times last night. 2 down, here comes Yoshida, 286 with 9 homers, and he's driven in 49 runs. Raffy at first with 2 down. The pitch, and the left-hand batter takes a strike. Yoshida was used last night as a pinch hitter and bounced out 4-3 in his only at bat. The 0-1, fastball up and away.
Our friends at Red Sox Stats, the great Twitter account, put out a scatter chart plotting the teams that have swung and missed the most and least over the last 4 games. And the Red Sox are like on Mars, alone in the top right corner. 120 times they've swung and missed.
1-1 is in their first strike. I guess that's better than taking call strike 3, but same result.
Except I think they've chased a lot more of late, too.
Yeah, Rafaela certainly has. 1-2 to Yoshida. Schmidt delivers from the set, and a bounding ball hit weakly to the right side. Charged by Torres, flips to first in time. Hit a style master move, and he only got him by half a step. But that retires the side, and after half an inning, it's the Red Sox nothing. Yankees coming up on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network. For your apple pie, apple crumble, apple snacks, and the apple of your eye, apples are now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Hey, it's Joe. Today through Thursday, get a tote bag of apples, Macintosh, Gala, Ginger Gold for just 99 cents a pound. Yes, the first of the season is fresh picked and ready. Tote bag apples, just 99 cents a pound. Short on time, order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Let's talk about River Spring Residences in New York City. Their Montage program, dedicated caregivers, and engaging activities are setting a new standard for memory care. Call 833-79-RIVER or schedule a tour at riverspringresidences.org/radio.
Did you know your skin is the largest organ of your body? Huh? That's why you should shower with Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash instead of plain old bar soap. Love your skin by super hydrating it with vitamin B3 and glorious notes of vanilla and shea. Did you know that my superhydrated skin is the second largest organ of my body? The first is my heart. Old Spice. Men have skin too. Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash. 24/7 renewing moisture. With daily use.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Oh, Richard Fitz has the ball. He's going to get the start for the Red Sox. Pitched well against the White Sox. Got a no decision in a game, a critical game that the Red Sox lost on Sunday. But he went 5 2/3, did not give up an earned run. 2 unearned runs were charged against him, and the Red Sox, as we said, wound up losing that ball game. So he's an emergency starter here for Tanner Houck. Shoulder fatigue, the reason. Gleyber Torres at the plate, and the first pitch is line foul to the right out of plate. Torres began last night's game with a leadoff home run into the right center field seats. A ball that would not have been a home run in any other ballpark in the big leagues. Torres swings and drives another foul to the right. Seeing 4.27 pitches per plate appearance, which is number 2, I should say, in baseball. Fitz 6'3", 230 pounds. And the pitch home is low and away. He's out of Auburn University, drafted by the Yankees in the 6th round of the 21 draft. One-two pitch. Swinging a high fly, right field. This one's going to stay in the yard, though. Abreu moves back, and 2 steps in front of the warning track. He hauls it in for the out. You have to hold your breath at any ball hit the right field here. So the leadoff man retired, and now Juan Soto was at 289, 39 homers, and 101 runs batted in. He'd been slumping, but last night he won the game with a single into left center field. He is 3 for his last 28 overall. And he takes up an away ball 1. That's unusual for Soto. He's usually very, very consistent. Fitz is 24 years old. He'll be 25 December 17th. The pitch. Swinging a high fly, left field. Back towards O'Neill on the warning track by the fence, and he makes the catch. He had another step to go. That one almost carried out. Oh, looked like a routine fly ball when it left the bat. So here comes Judge. 16 straight games without a home run, a career high for him. Stuck on 51 home runs for a while, but still leading the league by plenty. 126 RBIs, which is first, and third in hitting at 319. Leading in many other categories. Fitz delivers, and a check swing strike. He worked him down and away. Tall right-hander from Alabama delivers home, and Judge takes a slider away. There was some question about Houck of the shoulder fatigue, whether he would go. Yesterday, it seemed pretty certain he would, and it was announced, just about 35 minutes before the game that he would pitch. The pitch is up and away, missed with a slider. At Worcester this year, Fitz was 9-5. Here's the pitch home, and it's low and away. He had a 4.17 ERA in 24 games. Less than a hit an inning, which is good. 111 Ks at 116 2/3 innings, 37 walks. He gave up 19 homers. 3-1 pitch is up and away, ball 4. Missed with a high fastball at 95. There's nothing wrong with walking Judge. That's the 120th time he's walked this year, most in baseball. There's Austin Wells now, who's really been hitting well behind Judge of late. 252 overall, 13 homers, and 50 knocked in. And the left-hand batting catcher takes it away, ball one. Wells, 29 RBIs in his last 37 games. Has been hitting over 300 in his last 40, so he's coming into his own, a Rookie of the Year candidate. He takes a strike. 1-1. I don't think they thought of him as a leadoff hitter when the season began. But with Judge hitting second or third, Soto now batting second, it's changed things. Fitz delivers and leaves it low. 2 balls and a strike. Red Sox to even the series at 1. If they lose tonight, they'd be back to 500. The 2-1 delivery. Here it is. And he takes up and away. Missed with a fastball at 96. The velocity's been okay. Location off the last couple of batters here. Fitz pitched 3 years at Auburn. Pitched the 21 summer for the Wareham Gatemen in the Cape Cod League. The pitch, fastball strike over the inside edge. So the count has gone full. Judge will be off on the 3-2 pitch. No score in the last of the first. Long set, here it is. The runner goes, and it swung on and fouled over the screen and out of play. So Fitz starting for Houck. Wonder this late, and I guess depends how big the games are, what they mean, whether Houck will pitch again this season. Pitch number 18 of this inning for Richard Fitz. Here it is. And he checks the swing. It's low and inside, ball 4. That puts runners at first and second. A couple of 2-out walks for Giancarlo Stanton.
I think, unfortunately, we're getting to that part of the year where, depending on what the standings do, a lot more decisions might be made like that. I mean, I think that's one of the reasons Rich Hill was released, so you could get a look at some other younger arms. And in the same thing might happen with people like Martin and Kenley and others.
Well, here we go with 2 on and 2 out. Stanton had a hit last night. Always dangerous, although he strikes out with great frequency. Runners lead at first and second. And the pitch home. Check swing, and did he go? First base umpire says no. Looked like he did.
I thought so. Now, one of the real things to watch tonight with Fitz is that he does not miss a lot of bats. Almost no swing and miss at AAA. So that's a problem.
Even though he's
lineup.
mid-90s. Movement's the key, of course. 2 on, 2 out. The 1-0 pitch coming. And he takes outside. Missed with a slider there, and it's 2-0. Fitz was in that Verdugo trade, so he'll be facing Verdugo, who was batting 9th tonight. The 2-0. Swinging a high pop ball, first base side, well beyond the Yankee dugout. Fans were lined up here. When we got here around 4 o'clock, they were all the way around the corner waiting to get in because it's a giveaway night, Yankee hooded jersey night.
That was incredible. Tens of thousands here early.
2-1 pitch. And Stanton takes a strike. Slider over the outer half.
It was great. David Pomerantz came in with one. He said, what do you want me to do with this?
Yeah, he's a Red Sox fan, even though he lives in New York. And he's sponsoring our hometown inning tonight. The 2-2 with 2 on and 2 out in the first inning. Now he backs off. This will be the 23rd pitch for the rookie right-hander. Red Sox wearing the blue jerseys tonight, as they do Friday night road games. 2-2 pitch. Low and away, gets away from the catcher, and the runners advance to second and third. Long couldn't stop it. 2 men in scoring position.
Well, at times there have been some that Connor probably could have handled. This was not one of those. I mean, this is an absolute spike job, and it went between the rib cage and the right arm. I guess if you're going to quibble, maybe slide, but that's so hard in that speed. Anytime it bounces that far in front, it's very hard.
So he's got another 3-2 count, and this will be pitch number 24 in the first inning. Jazz Chisholm on deck. First base is open. He's already walked 2 in a row. Here's the pitch. Up and in, ball 4. He's walked the bases loaded. He pitched at Fenway, did well against the White Sox, but that's the worst team in baseball. This is one of the best.
Yeah, different test here. Good time for an Andrew Bailey visit. And, you know, it's interesting. Sometimes you like a young player to be ambushed and just go out there and see what's going on. I'm really curious, Joe, to find out if we ever can internally when Fitz learned about this. I mean, Alex told everybody before the game, we take him at his word that Hal felt great yesterday. Everything was good. Did Richard Fitz find out he was going to start this game at 6:30?
I think he was on standby because there was some question with the shoulder fatigue.
You can imagine against his former team, this lineup, this ballpark, it's a lot for him right now.
Full house here just about. Here comes Jazz Chisholm as the conference breaks up. 22 homers, 66 RBIs for the former Miami Marlin, who's hitting .261. He's marked the Yankees since he came over in the trade. Made a real base running blunder last night, picked off first with runners at first and second. The pitch. And he takes outside, ball 1. 96 away, but he missed badly with it.
He was a little tentative to judge and has not been able to get it back ever since.
All 3 runners on via the bases on balls. The pitch. Outside. Close pitch didn't go his way. Fastball missing, and it's 2-0. Judge walked on a 3-1. Wells on a 3-2. Stanton on a 3-2 pitch. Now 2-0 to Chisholm, a left-hand batter. Here's the pitch home. And that's low. Missed with a 4-seamer. 3-0.
Bullpen stirring already for the Red Sox.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had a green light here, figuring the rookie might groove one.
Yeah, why not?
The 3-0 pitch coming. And he's taking all the way. It's in there for a strike.
Borderline. I mean, perfect pitch in the end, but that was not grooved.
Chisholm wears the number 13 here on Friday the 13th.
Sort of feeling like a Friday the 13th, isn't it?
It is. The way this one started, starting pitcher doesn't pitch because of a shoulder issue, and now the bases loaded walks after the first 2 men had been retired. 3-1 to Chisholm. Rizzo would be next. This will be his 29th pitch of the first inning. Here it is. Swing and a high fly, right center field, pretty deep, but back to the warning track goes Duran. He's there, and he makes the catch in front of the Yankee bullpen. That had about 5 feet to go, or would have been a grand slam.
3 on the track to end that inning, Joe.
Exactly. Fitz escapes at least the first inning, and the 3 walks. We go to the second, no score in the Shaw Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
Savings and support start day 1 with Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus. This exclusive program with pro-level services is designed to help you manage and grow your paint business. With premium features, including productive solutions, personalized service and support, business tools, Pro Plus savings, and 0% interest credit. Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus gives paint professionals the support they need. Unlock the Pro Advantage today by visiting swproplus.com. Subject to credit approval, certain exclusions apply.
For the 47th year in a row, Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks. The trucks that move mountains also move boats, bricks, and 2x4s. Work days and weekends, job sites and campsites. F-150 and the all-new Super Duty never stop working, just like you. Ford F-Series, official truck of your Boston Red Sox and America's #1 selling trucks 47 years straight. It's a record that may never be broken until next year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY total sales.
Let's talk about River Spring Residences in New York City. Their Montage program, dedicated caregivers, and engaging activities are setting a new standard for memory care. Call 833-79-RIVER or schedule a tour at riverspringresidences.org/radio.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
74 degrees, and the first pitch was thrown at 7:07 tonight. Brought to you by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers. If you've been injured, 617-777-7777. Let Glassman score for you. Connor Wong leading off the second. The Red Sox Yankees rivalry matchup sponsored by Rings End. Looking for inspiration and expertise for your paint project? Visit ringsend.com to find your nearest Johnson Paint store. Call strike to Wong. We are New England's largest Benjamin Moore dealer. Johnson Paint, a Rings End brand. Wong hitting in the 5th spot, and he takes another strike over the outside corner.
Well, next week after you ride the tractor, you can paint your house.
Yeah, it's another thing I've never done.
You painted a room at all?
Yes,
yeah.
But not very well, so I've been stopped. Just do a sloppy job. They won't ask you to do it again. Foul to the that line drive hit the umpire and bounds over to the first baseman. And Rizzo steps on the bag for the out. The line drive hit
The
Marvin
base.
Hudson.
Right on the base. Amazing.
It hit the base and then Marvin Hudson.
I like that. The odds of that are impossible. That was going to be a double down the line, and very unlucky for Connor.
Yeah, it did hit the base. It looked like the umpire for a moment, but it went right to Rizzo. So 3 unassisted. Tough break for the Red Sox. Things have not been breaking their way of late. Abreu batting in the 6th spot takes a strike.
Yeah, that's one of those things you can do but shouldn't do, because it's never going to look painting as good as the people who do it for a living.
Right. Abreu takes a strike over the inside edge. He's hitting at .265, 15 homers, 55 runs knocked in. 0-2. Schmidt gave up 2 hits to begin the first inning, but Duran was caught stealing, and Devers never got past first. Ground ball hit weakly to the right side. Short flip for Torres over to first for the second out, 2 down. To elevate your grilling game with to Tristan Casas. He's hitting at .241 with 8 homers, 20 knocked in. Schmidt with a little hesitation, and there's a fly ball hit to center field. Judge moves back toward left center. He's there and makes the catch to retire the side. Our 7th batter, which Costas was, brought to you by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers. If you've been injured, 617-777-7777. Let Glassman score for you. 0-0, second inning on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
For decades, Boston sports fans have celebrated legendary heroes of the game. And for decades, Boston drivers have come to expect nothing less than legendary customer service from Herb Chambers. That's because the Herb Chambers team is dedicated to offering excellence every time we step up to the plate.
Picture yourself on the island of St. Croix, where every moment is infused with a vibe like no other. Welcome to St. Croix, where the rhythm of the island captivates your soul. Whether sampling local cuisines at a waterfront restaurant, snorkeling along colorful coral reefs, or strolling through lush tropical gardens, you'll feel the magic of this vibrant island. So why wait? Plan your escape today at visitusvi.com and discover why we say St. Croix, a vibe like no other.
People who suffer from arthritis are getting real pain relief with exciting biologic therapies at QC Kinetics.
The success rate is there, and there's no better way to treat yourself when it comes to dealing with pain.
Meet Tyler Vale, co-founder of QC Kinetics, who says they can't cure arthritis, but they can treat the pain.
If you think of the tide coming in and out on the beach and what it does, it erodes the sand, right? Can't stop the tide, but eventually when the sand or the beach gets bad enough, and we backfill that beach with sand so that we get generations of enjoyment with that beach again. And the same thing happens with your knee or your shoulder or your hip or your back. We want to backfill the problems that have happened to this point. I'm not stopping the tide, so I'm not stopping the arthritis, but I want to get generations of enjoyment out of those joints again.
Call QC Kinetics now for your free consultation. Learn more about how restorative biologic therapies can get you real and lasting joint pain relief.
Call QC Kinetics, 617-644-PAIN. That's 617-644-PAIN. 617-644-PAIN.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
0-0 lasted the second. Our league leaders who circling the drain, presented by Drains by James, Eastern Mass's leader. Residential and commercial drain cleaning and pipelining at drainsbyjames.com. They give a poop about your pipes. Here's Anthony Rizzo, being seventh in the order, hitting at .213 with 8 home runs, much of the year on the IL with a broken arm. And the left-hand batter takes a strike over the outside part of the plate. Baltimore, the first wild card, 4.5 game lead. Kansas City, the second. Game and a half in front of Minnesota, who's third. There's a little looper in the shallow left field. Could be trouble, and O'Neill has to pull up. It drops in front of him for a hit. Sort of stopped and root. But a little glare off the end of the bat. The leadoff man is on. Detroit is 3 behind Minnesota. The Red Sox are 4.5 behind Minnesota.
Well, after a 29-pitch inning that was so stressful, you know, Fitz would have liked to have been in the dugout for a little while. A very quick inning. He's right back out there.
And here's Volpe, quiet last night, left the bases loaded twice, hitting .249 with 11 homers, and he takes a strike. Fitz has yet to register a strikeout. He walked 3 with 2 out in the first inning, but escaped when Chisholm hit a fly ball to deep right center, caught near the bullpen. And the right-hand batting shortstop takes a strike over the outside corner. Volpe does strike out with some frequency. So many do in today's game. Leadoff man aboard. Richard Fitz delivers, and a fly foul down the right field line out of play. Red Sox also got Greg Weissert, and a minor leaguer in the deal that brought Fitz to the Red Sox from the Yankees for Alex Verdugo, who is on deck, batting 9th. Oh, 2. Yankees now leading the Orioles by 2 games. Pitch is taken high. Orioles have been banged up, especially their pitching staff, paying the price of late. Sox took 2 or 3 in the series from them. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul to the right out of play, a rather tentative swing. We'll check our Subaru of New England scoreboard. The Subaru all-wheel drive away is going on now. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Orioles trailing the Tigers. Detroit 1-0 in the 5th at Comerica Park. The pitch swung on, poked in the air, foul out of play again to the right side.
That's when I'm really upset. I did not ever do a game in the old Tigers Stadium.
It was not the greatest smelling ballpark.
Well, like a mixture of beer
and
socks,
yeah. But it had character. We were closer to home plate than the batter. There's a line drive in a right field. On comes Abreu, makes the catch, fires back to first, close but safe. They almost got Rizzo. Abreu coming straight in. Got a good break on that ball. A hard hit ball. Volpe is out.
See, that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. You say those words, and I know old Sox.
Yeah. not Red Sox. Here is Verdugo at 237 with 12 homers. He's been not playing every day, and he's been relegated to batting low in the batting order. There's been some question about his hustle or lack thereof.
Shocking.
We've heard that before. Pitch is taken high, ball one.
It's just amazing. He returns to his mean almost every season. For such a talented player, seems to put up the same numbers just about every year.
Even less so this year. Royals lead the Pirates 7-0 in the fourth. Here's the pitch home, and it's in there for a strike.
The effort part is the stuff that drove the Red Sox crazy. Showing up late to stuff, not running hard all the time.
The Yankees are finding that out. Rays leading Cleveland 2-0 in the third at Cleveland. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a hard ground ball, pull foul, first base side. 1 on, 1 out.
He's not a bad guy, Verdugo. He just frustrates people in terms of his willingness to sort of change. I mean, so many veterans, so many managers have had conversations with him about punctuality and effort and those kinds of things.
So have veteran players. With the Dodgers as well as the Red Sox and Yankees. The 1-2. Check swing, it's low.
And what's frustrating about him is that it's in there. Like big moments, he can be fabulous. In the playoff run in 21 for the Red Sox, and in this ballpark in huge moments, when he's invested and focused, he can be fabulous.
A great bat-to-ball skills. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. This will be the 43rd pitch already for Richard Fitz. Here it is. And a high fly hit the left field. Very playable for O'Neill. A few steps to his right, hauls it in. So 2 men out, and here comes Torres, who opened the first inning with a fly ball to right field. We'll have our booth switch coming up in the 4th and 5th innings tonight. Susan Waldman will come over here. Will and I will be going over to the Yankee broadcast booth. Sponsored by the Hebrew Home, River Spring Health. Going away, ball 1.
So here's all you have to remember, okay? Top of the 4th, you stay here. Then the next 2 half innings, you're there.
The Yankees.
And then the last half inning, you're here.
Okay. Gotcha. You did the planning. It was like a Rubik's Cube situation, trying to figure it out low and away. But we're very thankful to good friend David Pomerantz, who is sponsoring it. David, a great Red Sox fantasy camp player.
Yeah.
And he'll be in Craig Breslow's wiffle ball game
Beautiful.
for the Strike 3 Foundation in Vermont, October 5th.
I think they need a play-by-play guy. You.
Take it low. I'm thinking about it. I'd like to play.
That I would like to see.
Switch hitting the wiffle ball.
You do?
Yeah, I did.
Love that.
It's been a while. 3-0. There's the pitch, and Torres takes a strike.
Did you have like the thin yellow bat?
I'd like the thin wooden bat. The ball went further.
Like stickball bat, kind of.
Yeah, pretty much. Fun game you didn't have to run. That's what I liked about it. Here's the 3-1. And a swing and a miss at a high fastball. That was up in his eyes.
I think this is rhetorical, but did you play a lot of stickball as a kid?
Wiffle ball.
Wiffle ball.
Not so much stickball, baseball, and then wiffle ball when the bases went to 90 feet.
That was it for you?
Pretty much. Took forever to get there. Torres in the leadoff spot of late. 3-2. Rizzo goes. The pitch is swung on, hit the air to right center field. Playable for Abreu. He's there. Almost at his tracks. Makes the catch. And Fitz has a couple of adventurous innings, but 2 shutout innings, and no score after 2 in the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network. For your apple pie, apple crumble, the apple of your eye, apples are now on sale at Shaws and Star Market. Today through Thursday, get a tote bag of apples, Macintosh Gala, or Ginger Gold for just 99 cents a pound. Shaws and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability and versatility built in, like Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, rated #1 in durability and owner experience. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today.
In Maine, visit MB Tractor and Equipment in Elliott, Gorham, and Fairfield, or Wallingford Equipment in Auburn.
Get ready to hit it out of the park every time you fire up the grill this summer with Hatfield Pork. Hatfield's flavorful variety of marinated pork tenderloins, ground pork and sausage, ham and bacon will be a fan favorite with your family and friends at your summer barbecues. Elevate your grilling game with Hatfield and taste victory with every bite, at home or at the ballpark. Find your flavor with Hatfield. Visit simplyhatfield.com for recipes and to find a retailer near you.
I had stage 3 ovarian cancer. I knew I was going to go to Dana-Farber Brigham Cancer Center. That's the thing that's so incredible, is all they do is cancer. They're going to be on the cutting edge of therapies. They're going to have things available to you, and they're going to be rock stars throughout the journey because they've seen it all.
For an appointment in Boston, Foxborough, Milford, or South Shore, contact DanaFarberBrigham.org. Dana-Farber Brigham Cancer Center. We specialize in cancer, and you.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Well, we played 2 innings. Neither club has scored. Yankees have already left 4. All set to bring the action your way. Here is Will Fleming.
Hey, Joe, thanks. Always great to be with you, even if you can't get to first base at this age. See if Trevor Story can. He leads it off. No score. It's been a high-wire, tightrope act again for a Red Sox pitcher, but Fitz scoreless through 2. And here's Trevor's Story. The pitch is a strike. He's given that pitch, John Tumpane has. Now, that one did appear to clip the outside corner for strike 1 to Trevor. Still working to get his timing back. It's so much of this season with that shoulder injury. 1-1, and he loops it down the right field line foul. Judge gives a look, but out of play, and it's 0-2. Story tonight playing his 14th game. He's 10 for 49. Looking for his first homer. He does have 5 runs batted in. And of course, the Red Sox, with Trevor turning 32 in November, will hope for a full and healthy offseason again for him. And more games played next year. 0-2. Leading off the top of the 3rd. Here's the pitch. And that is outside. Taken a cutter, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. He had the elbow issues in the end of his time with the Colorado Rockies. The Red Sox signed him knowing that. 1-2. Line hopper to 3rd. Might have broken his bat. Chisholm has it. Throws to 1st in time. And Trevor's gone 1 away. And that brings us to the idea that CCL wants to remind you, if there's a broken bat, there's probably a better choice for lumber. Find the lumber for your next project. CapeCodLumber.com. Trevor, of course, in his 3rd season with the Red Sox. And he's playing in his 150th game. Tells a lot of the story. Here is Cedon, who swings and misses. And a sweeper, and that is strike 1. Rafaela seeing the strikeouts peak again. 1, batting .251 with 15 homers. The pitch, swing and a miss. It's not been a straight line season for Rafaela. Tons of RBIs early without much of a batting average. Then in the middle couple months, he really got himself into deeper counts, more hitters counts, and got his average up into the 270s range. 0-2 to Rafaela. Schmidt has been pounding the zone in his 2nd start back off the IL. The pitch. Way outside, a sweeper.
Mitch's dad is a pilot for Delta Airlines, and actually he's flown the Yankees charter flight several times.
Really?
He's also a Marine Corps fighter pilot.
See, those are the people I want flying my planes. Anything goes wrong, they're in the right spot. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Outside, of course, 2 days ago, amazing ceremonies here in New York commemorating the 23-year anniversary of 9/11 and the heroism of so many in flight crews, in cockpits, air traffic controllers. Here's Cedon driving one high into left field, but it hangs up for Verdugo. He drifts in. He's there to make the play. Very quickly, 2 down. I mean, none of us will ever forget where we were on that day. You were with the Red Sox, a lot of travel issues, the least of the troubles in this country, but you walk around that area, around One World Trade now, you see the wonderful commemorative fountains and plaques around the area of the towers, that incredible museum. Here's Jarren Duran, who takes a strike on the outside corner.
Yeah, it took several years to have the desire to go down to that area.
The third, the pitch, way outside of the backstop. So many documentaries have been made about it lately, and there's one in particular, National Geographic, which has this incredible reel of footage, like firefighter body cams on site in the towers running the rescue missions on that day. One Day in America, it's called, and it is breathtaking. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no score in the third. The pitch, swing and a miss. He got him with a fastball, 95, and the Red Sox once again go very quietly in the third. No offense going for the Red Sox right now. No score after 2.5. Fitz back to the mound after this. In the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Okay, now let's talk about Riverwalk Senior Apartments, spacious senior apartments on River Spring Living's 32-acre New York City campus overlooking the Hudson River. Call 833-42-RIVER or visit riverwalk.org/radio to learn more.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. For over 35 years, we've grown by offering our clients more offices, more lawyers, and recovering more than $20 billion. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Mercedes-Benz of Natick has moved and is now officially Mercedes-Benz of Sudbury. Servicing or finding your Mercedes-Benz is easier than ever at our new location on Route 20 in Sudbury. Herb Chambers Mercedes-Benz of Boston, Flagship Motor Cars of Linfield, and our newest location, Mercedes-Benz of Sudbury.
I'm Mark Trissy, president of Jackson Lumber in Millwork. Your kitchen is the heart of your home. For a beautiful new kitchen design just for you, visit Jackson Kitchen Designs.
Your kitchen is a gathering space for family and friends, and you deserve a kitchen design that meets your unique needs. Our designers will create a beautiful kitchen that incorporates your ideas and fits your lifestyle and budget.
That's my sister, Lisa Tercy, manager at Jackson Kitchen Designs.
We offer a fantastic starter cabinet line, as well as fully custom high-end cabinets, and lots of choices in between. Come visit our showrooms to see the many cabinet, countertop, and hardware choices available for the kitchen and the rest of your house.
And our gallery of finished kitchens speaks for itself. Check it out at JacksonKitchenDesigns.com.
We provide planning services and design services, and we work with homeowners, builders, and remodelers. Our goal is to help people get a kitchen they will love for years to come.
For your convenience, appointments are available at our showrooms in North Andover and Amesbury. To get started, visit us online at JacksonKitchenDesigns.com. Jackson Lumber and Millwork, providing solutions and delivering results since 1946.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Well, Richard Fitz has not had a lot of time to recover between these half innings and back out there for the bottom of the third. By the way, whether you're off to the dog park, ballpark, or amusement park, Citgo top-tier tri-clean gasoline gets you where you're going. Traveling near or far as when you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Well, Soto, Judge, and Wells for the Yankees in this third. Here's the pitch, and Soto takes a strike. Good slider, and it's 0-1. Soto flied out to deep left field in the first. 39 homers, 101 driven in. He takes splitter outside, and it's 1-1. One of the huge questions in the offseason is, will Soto be back in New York? What a home he's found here. 1-1 pitch. That's outside. Soto's shuffle underway. He stands feet wide, strides out towards Fitz. It's 2-1. Richard throws, and he misses. Too many pitches, too many balls tonight for Richard. He's now thrown 54 pitches, and only one time as a Yankee hitter swung and missed. Here's the 3-1 to Soto. fouled into the mitt of Wong. He might have caught a piece of the umpire, John Tumpain. It's 3-2.
Oh, we had quite an adventure getting to the ballpark today. I was just telling you the story about Ken Coleman, who told me just the year before I arrived to work with him, the last day of the season, he took the subway to Yankee Stadium but went the wrong way and ended up in Brooklyn. Just as I was telling you that story, you said,
here's the platform for us.
Right.
So we got on the 4.
The downtown instead of the uptown.
3 balls and 2 strikes to Soto. And he pops it up in a shallow center field. Long run in for Duran, but he'll get there on the gallop to make the play. And there's one away. Yeah, we were on the platform. Oh, this is it. This is the 4 Express. Get us right there. And, of course, we were at Grand Central right around 42nd Street. And the conductor came on and said, next stop, Union Station.
14th Street. Yeah, wrong way.
I just wanted to honor Ken.
And see Soho.
We got off and reversed course.
We had to go up over the platform, up the steps, and we got here okay.
1 out, base is empty. The pitch way high. Sense of direction, not one of my great strengths. If I have any.
We were too busy talking.
Yeah, we were having fun. It is a remarkable thing. I know it's in some disrepair. There's hundreds of millions of dollars needed to sort of update that subway system. The 1-0 pitch is swung on and missed. He was trying to go deep there. But it is a remarkable piece of infrastructure, the New York subway system.
How would they live without it? The crosstown traffic is just brutal.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. That's called a ball, a little low with a slider. It's amazing you see these parents bringing strollers and kids and groceries down the stairs and onto the trains. 2 balls, 1 strike to Judge. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Man, challenged him with a fastball. Those are 2 whiffs from Judge. Of all people, and it's 2-2. But like if you take a taxi from where our hotel is in Midtown to get 10 city blocks, it can sometimes take 20 minutes. On one of these express trains, that takes 30 seconds. The way to go, if you can.
Way to get around the city.
Assuming you go in the right direction.
Right.
2-2 to Judge. The pitch fouled off. That's a lot of fastballs in the middle of the zone to Aaron Judge. I think Fitz ought to be careful here. Not that that's not always the order of business. This slugger, all-time great right-handed power hitter. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slider fouled back. He got away with one there, too. I mean, it was far enough away from Judge, but sort of middle of the plate. Stays 2-2. Arbella Insurance Foundation dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund. Every strikeout from a Sox pitcher, Arbella donates $50 to the Jimmy Fund this year. 2-2 to Judge. He is outside, a slider. And the count is full. He walked him the first time, did Fitz, the first of 3 straight walks. 1 out and the base is empty. Richard wants a new baseball.
63 pitches already in 2 1/3 innings.
In some ways, his parents didn't do him a lot of favors in middle school with selection of his first name. He's ready with a 3-2 to Judge. He comes home. And a pop-up foul. His dad was on with Jemai Webster, and he was hilarious. And it comes against Aaron Judge. Brought to you by Northern Bank. Get your business in the zone with Northern Bank, member FDIC.
Climbed the ladder on him. Tied him up inside, too.
All right, here's Austin Wells. That was impressive from Fitz. Here's a pop-up into right field, shallow. Casas and Rafaela come together, and Tristan's there to make the play. And the inning is over. Susan Waldman will join Joe for the top of the 4th. River Spring hometown boots swap coming at you next. No score after 3 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
With the enhanced engine performance and fuel economy of newly reformulated Tri-Clean gas from Citgo, you're good to go. But good to go where? Exotic bird shopping? To your Tuesday night bowling league?
Woo! That's a turkey, turkeys.
Good to go try your luck at bingo.
G32. Bingo!
Good to go to a lumberjack competition.
I'm gonna move my car.
New top-tier Tri-Clean gas from Citgo. The most advanced fuel we've ever made. Now you're good to go.
Hey, Sox fans, take your game day experience to the next level. Whether a pretzel dog or sandwich, top them with Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox. Pick up Mike's Amazing at Stop and Shop and bring the Fenway experience home. Mike's Amazing. When it's on, it's on.
This is Jeffrey Glassman. For 4 generations, my family has called New England home. When you're hurt in a car crash, we fight big insurance companies to make sure you get the money you deserve. Hurt? You gotta get Glassman. Call 617-777-7777.
No two people are the same. Each may have the same cancer, yet each may need a different treatment. At Dana-Farber Brigham Cancer Center, we're specialists. All we do is cancer. Our personalized approach gives us a deeper understanding of your needs and how to get you well. For an appointment in Boston, Foxborough, Milford, or South Shore, contact danafarberbrigham.org. We specialize in cancer and you.
Step up to the plate this season with Herb Chambers. We offer the largest selection of cars, trucks, EVs, and SUVs in New England. With 35 brands and so many convenient locations, finding your next vehicle at Herb Chambers is a real game changer.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Hey, it's time for our Boost Swap presented by River Spring Living, offering older adults a wide range of living options set on a beautiful 32-acre campus in Riverdale. Visit riverspringlivings.org to schedule a tour. We are thrilled to have Boston native Susan Waldman joining us, longtime New York Yankee broadcaster. Susan, welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Hall of Famer, my friend. Congratulations on everything.
Well, thank you so much. Much appreciated coming from you. We've been friends a long, long time. Pitch inside and low ball one, even before you were in broadcasting.
You knew me in my other life. You're the only one. You and Tony Oliva, the only ones left who remember me in my other life.
Ken Coleman would write songs and you would sing them.
That's absolutely right.
There used to be a ballpark here. 1-0 pitch is inside. How many years did you do on Broadway?
About 15, off and on, in nightclubs and things, and then, you know.
Where was your first gig in Boston?
In Boston?
Yeah. Where did you perform first?
Oh, God. Well, actually, it was a road company of Man of La Mancha back in 1972. It was from New York.
Breaking ball outside to Devers.
And we're looking at Clark Schmidt, who is just back. This is just his second start back from having lat problems, and they were pretty bad. And he's got electric stuff, not really controllable tonight as much as usual, but electric.
3 always inside and low. He just walked Devers on 4 pitches. Raffy singled his first time up. Yeah, he missed some 86 games because he had a pretty good start. He hadn't allowed more than 3 earned runs.
He had a terrific start. One of the things you should love about Clark Schmidt, last year they needed someone in the rotation. He wasn't ready, but he actually learned how to pitch at the major league level, and he was getting pummeled. And he just, I know what to do next time. And all of a sudden, there was a starting pitcher, and he's going to be in this rotation for a very long time. Fastball, knuckle curve, slider.
O'Neill fouls the first pitch out of play. He struck out in a 3-2 pitch his first time up. Well, certainly he comes back at an opportune time with the Yankees leading the Orioles by 2 games, and they need them starting pitching this time of year.
They need starting pitching, and they need to get that bullpen settled. Great thing about teams, everybody's got problems.
Outside. The only team really playing well, Detroit Tigers.
Yeah, they really are. They really are. I believe they're winning again tonight. AJ Hinch has done a great
last
job.
report over the Orioles to help the Yankees. No score here in the 4th inning. Schmidt delivers from the set, and it's taken high. Susan, we know you were a Red Sox fan. Was it your grandfather who took you to
my grandfather? I could reach out, and before they put the 2 extra rows next to the Red Sox dugout, we sat right there. I could literally reach out and touch Ted Williams when I was a tiny little girl, which I did many times.
You didn't have very good teams in those days. Swing and a miss at least till 67.
Well, but you know about those teams. When I was a really little girl, this is the 50s, a really little girl, that's where I met Johnny Pesky, whom I called Uncle Johnny till the day he died in the early 50s before he left. But you could go down to the dugout, and I was a little cutie, and I'd sort of wave, and they'd wave back. There was no one in the park, so you knew everyone there.
Fastball in there, strike three. He took it looking right down the middle.
95-mile-an-hour fastball.
Good movement, too. So you would sit that close,
Yep,
huh?
that was my grandfather, and you could look right in, and you knew everyone in the area because the same people went, and it's a lie that the place was packed. There was nobody there.
7,000, 8,000.
And you knew everybody. Cardinal Cushing would bring the nuns.
Yeah.
Remember Ladies' Day?
4-3, first time was the out for Oshido, fouls his pitch out of play. 1 on, 1 out. Who were your favorites besides Johnny?
Oh, just Ted Williams. The rumor is that I said to my grandfather, Papa, who is that man? And he said, why? And I said, because if God is a person, that's what he looks like.
Really?
And it was Ted Williams.
He had that regal appearance. Outside 1-1 to Yoshida. Did you get to meet him later?
Oh, I got to know him really well. Yes, I did. I was at, I used to sing at those Jimmy Fund things.
Oh, that's right. Sure. Yeah. Ted was such a champion of the Jimmy Fund. The 1-1 pitch is last foul, third base side out of play. So quite a transition. You go from Broadway to broadcasting.
Yeah. My mother once said the only thing harder than being on Broadway, being a woman in sports.
Yeah. Certainly a pioneer in that regard.
Yeah,
you started, what, in 1987 at WFAN?
Ken Coleman got me that job.
When FAN went on the air,
that
one
was
of the first
I was
Sox
the first
stations.
voice, yes.
1-2 pitch coming. Here it is. And it swung on, rolled weakly to second base. Torres fires to the shortstop out. No throw to first. Not hit hard enough to turn two. So Yoshida replaces Devers, who's forced 4-6. 2 down for Connor Wong, who had a line drive off the first base bag, but went right to the first baseman Rizzo for an out.
Now, we saw Connor Wong yesterday, and we know that he's a catcher, but he also plays second. We saw him play first. Is there, as I noticed that catchers, when they play first, it helps them a lot. And is he going to, if Casas doesn't start hitting, will he play more first base?
He's playing some platoon situation, which is pretty much the case now. Very athletic. Here's the pitch to Wong, and he takes a high slider in there for a call strike. Fourth inning brought to you by Cars for Kids. Donate your car, help a child today. Schedule your free pickup at 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or carsforkids.com. Cars with a K. There's a wall. Wow, we miss him.
Yeah.
Really one of the all-time greats. More Yankee broadcast than anybody ever, right? Mel Allen at 25 years. I think John's about 35, 36 years. The 0-2. He waves at a slider, strike three, swinging. Boy, he does have very good stuff. Schmidt gets away with a leadoff walk after 3.5. No score in the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Step up to the plate this season with Herb Chambers. We offer the largest selection of cars, trucks, EVs, and SUVs in New England. With 35 brands and so many convenient locations, finding your next vehicle at Herb Chambers is a real game changer.
Life is better with the right kind of help, especially when it comes to memory care. And no one provides better care than River Spring Residences in New York City. Their innovative montage program, dedicated team of caregivers, and full schedule of activities provide a holistic approach to memory care that is tailored to each individual. And this is all on the beautiful 32-acre River Spring Living Campus. Call 833-79-RIVER or visit riverspringresidences.org/radio to schedule a tour.
Hey, it's Dan Andelman from the Phantom Gourmet. And of course, this message is about food, but not in the way you're probably thinking. You see, I recently started Awaken 180 weight loss, and the results? 15 pounds down in my first 2 weeks alone. After years of hosting Phantom Gourmet on TV, it was time for a 180 in my life. And my goal is to lose 50 pounds by the time I turn 50. And that's coming up pretty quick. So just think about it. If I can do it in my line of work, anybody can do it. Because with Awaken 180, I'm losing weight while eating. Listen, I know all the best places for bar pies and roast beef sandwiches, but I didn't always know how to make the right choices when it comes to my health. What I'm now learning is how to pick and choose the right foods while losing weight and keeping it off. For the best tips on local restaurants, watch Phantom Gourmet every weekend. For the best weight loss program, check out my weight loss program at awaken180weightloss.com.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Getting my cardio in as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Great to be with Susan Waldman.
Hi, Will.
Susan. I'm used to this really fun tradition. It's awesome to be back with you again.
It's great to be back with you. Look at this. Full house, Yankees, Red Sox. They don't know it's not the same. They don't care.
Well, if not tonight, then when, right?
That's right.
Here's Giancarlo Stanton against Richard Fitz, who has walked the tightrope tonight. No score, bottom four. Fitz coming off a strikeout of Judge, throws and a swing and a foul back to the screen by Stanton, 0-1.
He's got pretty decent stuff. He's got things that move. He had a little adrenaline rush in the first inning. I mean, it's got to be overwhelming. What was he told? 5 o'clock that he was pitching. I saw him when they called him into the back.
0-1. He is a strike. I mean, they really did believe that Tanner was going to be fine today. So, well, I think he was probably on high alert, but even still.
Well, but to walk out to this, you've got to sell out a full house, and he knows the history here.
Here's a swing and a foul off the end of the bat.
And he said that he was thrilled to be traded to the Yankees. He said there aren't many of us that are traded Yankees Red Sox. He was all excited, but this is going to be overwhelming.
It's happening a little bit more lately, which I think is a good thing. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch is outside. Of course, the Red Sox hope that, Alex Verdugo would find a more permanent home here in New York. That's been up and down, of course.
Well, that was as long as you've got Jason Dominguez here, who is their prized prospect. I think
1-2
it's this year.
is a chopper to short. Story to his left. He's got it. He throws to first in time. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a bridge situation.
It was a bridge situation, and Alex hasn't hit. After the games in Fenway Park, he had that Alex Verdugo game, and then he ran into the wall, and he's not been the same. And they expected a hitter. He's turned out to be a really good outfielder. And their outfield defense is not top 3. It's not exactly the 3 Bs out there.
No. I love how Judge honors Brett Gardner to the bleacher creatures. Here is Jazz Chisholm, who takes a little bit outside, ball 1.
They were really close friends, and Brett Gardner was the one who could also needle Judge. He was the veteran, and when he got there, he was the one that would push Judge a lot.
1-0 to Chisholm, grounded to first. Casas goes to a knee. He will take it himself. Fitz was there to cover, but they're not letting Susan and I have very much fun.
No.
2 down very quickly.
Well, I wanted to know what the prognosis is for this team. Where are they going from here?
Well, they need to get more right-handed. That's a big part of the offseason plan. They need right-handed hitters to break up all the lefties. They need more starting pitching. So.
Well, that's an easy fix.
Yeah, falling off trees throughout baseball. I think they really want to move some prospects and acquire pitchers. Here's Anthony Rizzo, a man the Red Sox once traded. He takes a ball high.
I love that the first thing that Theo did when he got to Chicago was go get Anthony back from San Diego, knowing that he had made a mistake.
Here's the 1-0. Check swing. I mean, that is called a strike, by the way, on the inside corner, and that was a miss by the Red Sox. This guy was so special in Chicago, really the anchor of that team. Ball 1 strike, 2 down in the bottom of the 4th. No score, Sox and Yanks. Pitch. He is high and outside.
Is there anybody on this team? Sedan Raffaello looks to be like he could be something special. Is there anybody else on this team that they think can develop into somebody so that the fans in Yankee Stadium won't keep yelling, "Who are you?"
Well, I mean, obviously you got Devers, and I think Duran has emerged as a real top player. The 2-1 pitch is fouled off. When you have almost 80 extra base hits, 30 or more steals, he's played a good defense. I think he's an anchoring piece, but that'll be the real challenge for them. Abreu's a good everyday player, maybe like a fringe-type all-star, but you're right. Stars are needed. 2-2 pitch. Swinging a line drive into right center field. That's down for a hit. Duran and Abreu come together, and Jaron gets there. Anthony wisely makes the big turn. Now he's going to head for second on a wide throw. And he's in there. Interesting to see how they score that, because Rizzo had stopped as Duran spun to throw. He aired wide of the bag, and that allowed Rizzo to take second base.
And nobody was anywhere near second base, and he's not exactly a speedster there, but that was a breaking pitch in the middle of the plate, and he just socked it. Anthony Rizzo, since he's come back from the injured list, has been much better. Duran gets it, spins, and throws. And he's in back. He said, I will take what they give me. He's the one who started this. You wouldn't believe it,
Well,
but you watch him every day, you see that.
Can you imagine what Mickey Mantle would have said with 2 outs and a runner at second if he squared a bunt? 0-1.
No, it wouldn't be
Here's the pitch, and it is looped down the right field line. Real trouble if fair on the run. Abreu is there to make a running catch, and the inning is over.
Different game for
It
Mickey
is.
Mantle.
In so many ways.
Am I leaving now?
I guess so. That wasn't long enough.
We'll see you next year.
That's it. Red Sox and the Yankees tied at 0. Scoreless is another way to say that, through 4 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
For your apple pie, apple crumble, apple snacks, and the apple of your eye. Apples are now on sale at Shaws and Star Market. Hey, it's Lou. Today through Thursday, get a tote bag of apples, Macintosh, Gala, or Ginger Gold, just 99 cents a pound. Yes, the first of the season is fresh picked and ready. Tote bag apples, just 99 cents a pound. If you're short on time, order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Shaws and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Hey, baseball fans, ask Sherwin-Williams how you can make every day feel like game day. With over 1,500 colors and a top-tier coaching staff to bring the energy of your team spirit home. Shop online or visit your neighborhood paint store today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. K-A-R-S Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Your car can be picked up as soon as the next day. Receive a tax deduction and vacation voucher.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Allow us to introduce you to the Ford truck built for New Englanders like you. The New England Edition F-150. Made with luxurious style, top-notch technology, and built Ford tough capability. Now you can get America's best-selling truck for 47 years for a great deal. To lease the New England Edition F-150 today, stop into your local New England Ford dealer or visit buyfordnow.com. Claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY industry reported total sales.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
While we go into the 5th inning, William Abreu just made a nice running grab in the right field corner, probably to save a run. Leads it off in a scoreless game. And now that Susan is out of here, we welcome Emmanuel Barbieri into the booth. We chatted on the FAN side. Welcome to Boston.
Oh, appreciate it. It's much different here.
Here is the pitch to William Abreu, and it is a sweeper for strike one.
And so all of our conversations were left on New York air, and now we
Yes.
continue them on the Boston air.
That's it. 0-1. Abreu, who's cooled off a lot offensively, takes a fastball high for ball one. So our fans now know the story that John Sterling suddenly, surprisingly, decided that he was going to hang it up earlier this season. Really, just a couple weeks into the year, 1-1 to Abreu. Here's a ground ball on the right side. Rizzo's so good over there. Picks it, flips to the covering Clark Schmidt. And very quickly, one away. You had done some games. You'd been part of the Yankees network, but what was going through your mind when that news started to break?
Oh, mine was racing and thinking how sudden and surprising it was. We were expecting to fill in for John on the faraway road trips that he wouldn't travel to this year, but of course that changed very quickly. So I was first and foremost thinking of John and his health, but he was doing very well. And then thinking about what was next after that, and then it's just been a go-with-the-flow type of season from there on out.
And a weird Yankees season, kind of a tale of three parts as Tristan Casas is in. Boy, could he use a big hit. One out in the 5th. The pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Good slider. It's on one. The hot start, as the Yankees always seem to do. Then they really cool off in the middle part of the season. Now they played better. In fact, by American League standards, they're world beaters, but still the offense is kind of caught in neutral. 0-1 the pitch, and Casas takes a breaking ball low. But what's it been like to talk so often every night to Yankee fans?
That's a great question. It's been amazing because I grew up a Yankee fan, so I like to think that a lot of the things that are going through the fans' mind are somewhat going through my mind, but finding the right way to put that on the air.
Sure, 1-1 is fouled off Casas' front foot.
And there have been, ever since we labeled it the Verdugo game in Boston, that Friday night in June.
Yeah, we didn't like that game.
Yeah, not at all, but the Yankees hit their high water mark of 50 and 22, and since then it's been a little bit of a struggle. Better lately, but finding the right way to put things and to digest this Yankee team, it's been difficult because you think about what their ceiling can be. We've seen that so many times this year, and you can also see what their floor is, which can be very, very low. So you don't want to go too low, but you also don't want to go too high.
Well, and you just got to get in, which the Yankees will, and then Cole, Rodon, see if Judge can get hot again, and roll the dice. 1-2 to Tristan Casas. Here's the pitch, way outside. It's such a special rivalry, and baseball is best when these two great franchises are at the highest level. And the Red Sox had a walk-off win in the finale coming in here to give a little more juice to it, but still 4.5 games out of a wild card. 2-2 to Casas, and a rip shot foul down the right field line and out of play. I think all of us, and I think even Yankee fans in their injections of truth serum would admit that they would like these games to be what they were, like right there for the division title down the stretch.
Oh, totally. You would want what the Yankees are likely to get in a week and a half, with Baltimore coming in here battling for the division. You always want that to be Yankees Red Sox every year.
2-2 to Casas. One down in the fifth. We're scoreless. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Red Sox have just struck out an enormous amount of late. For Schmidt, that is his 6th punch-out. Red Sox, 14 strikeouts last night, and over the last 5 days, the swing and miss has been just a huge issue. As Trevor Story comes in. Trevor bounced out softly to third his first time. Schmidt throws, and a high pop foul. The seats on the first base side. That is strike one for Story. Yankees will have the Orioles in, and that likely to decide the division. Yankees 2 games up today. Orioles are in Detroit, and in the top of the 8th, they trail the Tigers 1-0. Tonight, the Red Sox are Oriole fans for the wild card purposes. The 0-1 is low with a sweeper, 1-1.
Yeah, Detroit's caught fire late, so when you started to calculate the Yankee magic number to clinch a playoff spot, it went from, let's watch the Red Sox to, let's watch Detroit, let's watch the Tigers.
1-1 to Trevor Story, 2 down in the 5th. The pitch is a strike on the outside corner. In fact, because the Red Sox went on that 3-7 stretch, they invited the Tigers and the Mariners, so many other teams into it, and let the Twins, and at that time the Royals, totally off the hook as they went on slides. A really weird 3 weeks in the American League. 1-2 to Trevor Story. Rafaela would be next. Here's the pitch. Swinging a line drive into left field, sinking, and that's down for a hit in front of Verdugo. And the Red Sox have a base runner here with 2 down in the 5th, and it's only their 3rd hit.
Well, the Yankees against Richard Fitz, just those 2 hits, both Anthony Rizzo and now Clark Schmidt, who's been mostly grooving tonight. Got the 3 hits through 4 2/3. Went 4 2/3 last time at Wrigley Field.
Cedon is going to step out. Schmidt is going to have a visit from the catcher Wells. As Anthony Rizzo, longtime National Leaguer with Trevor Story, the two of them having a laugh over there at first base. But it is, even though at this exact moment this rivalry is not maybe as ratcheted up as it was, say, in 2004, the Netflix documentary highlighting that is going to come out in October. But it's still, I know for me, and I assume for you, walking into these ballparks here in Fenway when these two teams play is pretty awesome.
And no one can, when you walk into one of these ballparks, no one can tell you the rivalry isn't still strong. You look out at Yankee Stadium tonight, and the weather's beautiful, and it's filled to the brim. There is excitement, palpable excitement, whenever these two meet.
Here's Cedon, who's been swing happy lately here. He takes a strike on the outside corner. Borderline pitch, a slider that looked to be a little bit low, but called a strike for Schmidt, who is now thrown 70 pitches. Very efficient so far. 1-1 with 2 down. Story leading at first. Schmidt is ready. And a throw over to first. I don't think Trevor will have any inkling of going here. At the burner he once was. The running game has just not been as big of a part of the Red Sox program of late, and mostly because they have not been on base enough. 1-1 to Cedon, who has had a knack for the dramatic this year. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He chased one there. That's got to get better for Rafael. It's 0-2.
And the label running Red Sox was a big thing the first 2 times these two met. And now later in the season, it's tapered off just a little bit. I noticed David Hamilton, of course, the injury to him. That takes a dimension away from the offense.
Duran is out on deck. 0-2 to Cedon on the pitch. Swinging a foul off the end of the bat. He just stays alive. It was in some ways jarring, I think, for Red Sox fans to see this new brand. I mean, it's a club that for decades was known as the Lead Sox and always known more for sluggers than runners. I mean, obviously Ellsbury and Damon, notable exceptions there. But it's been a fun team for so much of the year. 0-2 to Cedon Rafael. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball on the left side. Chisholm to his left to go the short way to second. And he wins the race with Trevor Story. And the inning is over. Well, Joe Castig's going to come back and join Emmanuel here for the bottom of the 5th. It's scoreless. Great to be with you again over here in Boston.
Will, great to see you again. This is fun.
Likewise. All right. It's no score. Back for more after this. Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Herb Chambers is throwing heat this season with an exceptional lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Offering 35 brands and thousands of vehicles, Herb Chambers offers you the most choices when looking for your next vehicle. Game on.
The odds of a foul ball knocking over your perfectly balanced tray of nachos? Astronomical.
Dude, watch the nachos.
We don't know what's going to happen on a trip to the ballpark, but we do know the chances of falling victim to online crime are 1 in 4. You and your family need Aura with scam protection, fraud monitoring, and parental control features. Protect everything your family does online with Aura. Go to aura.com/baseball to start your free trial today. The 1 in 4 statistics is based on research conducted by Javelin Strategy and Research. No one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions effectively.
Timmy, everybody. Great job. Next up for our 5th grade class recital, we have Samantha.
10 times better performance can make a big difference. Castrol Edge Motor Oil gives your engine 10 times better high-stress performance. Castrol Edge, better oil for maximum performance. Now through December 28th, Castrol Edge and Edge High Mileage Motor Oil are on rollback at Walmart.
Claim based on sequence 9 test under high-load conditions versus API SP test limits.
Mommy, want to play a game with me and Dad?
Mommy's not feeling good.
You need to vaporize that cold.
Vaporize?
Yeah, with Dayquil VapoCool. It's Dayquil plus a rush of Vicks vapors.
Whoa.
Come on, honey. Let's let Mommy rest.
You guys are amazing. And so is Dayquil VapoCool.
Dayquil VapoCool, the vaporizing daytime coughing, aching, fever, power through your day medicine. And to vaporize sore throat pain, try Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Now we go to the last of the 5th, still 0-0, which is amazing with both pitchers over 70 pitches already. And we're in our booth switch inning, sponsored by River Spring Health and the Hebrew Home. And here from the Yankee Network is Manuel Barbari. Great to see you once again. You were on with Will, and now take it away.
Joe, thanks so much. Alex Verdugo takes a strike on the inner half, and here's the matchup, the trade. Richard Fitz and Alex Verdugo for a second time tonight. Verdugo fly to left, round 1. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball tapped foul at the plate, 0-2.
He was hitting higher in the order, but number 9 now for a while when he plays, because he's been platooned lately, hasn't he?
Right. Jason Dominguez coming back, and the Yankees saying he'll play almost every day, but still finding times to get Verdugo in there. 0-2. Loaded foul, third base side. The Yankees love his outfield defense, of course.
Richard Fitz has acquitted himself well. Looked like he couldn't get out of that first inning when he walked the bases loaded, but he got a deep drive from Chisholm with the bases loaded for the 3rd out. He's pretty popular ever since.
Verdugo bounces it to second. Rafael a couple of steps left, gloves it, flips to first, and gets Verdugo. So Richard Fitz has set down Alex Verdugo twice tonight, one away.
Of course, had big shoes to fill on Yankee radio with John Sterling's retirement, but he is coming back for the postseason.
And looking forward to seeing John final homestand, Boston and Pittsburgh, as he tunes up for the postseason. Gleyber Torres, righty hitter, takes down the middle for strike one. It's been a really fun year, and Will and I were talking about the ups and downs for the Yankees this year. We look back to the middle of June as Fitz delivers, and Torres drives it into right field, but right at a break. Doesn't have to move and makes a chest-high grab. 2 up, 2 down to the 5th for Fitz, who settled in.
Yeah, it didn't look like it'd be around this long. But they really haven't hit the ball very hard against him.
Now it's Juan Soto, who's fly to left and fly to center.
Is Stroman to the bullpen just for a couple of days, or will that continue?
Aaron Boone called it fluid as Juan Soto takes outside ball 1, but nothing being permanent. The Yankees think Nestor at this point gives them a better chance in the rotation and Stroman, and they're figuring out which starters can go to the bullpen and help the team most. 1-0 on the inside corner, strike one.
Well, sometimes, you get a starter like Schmidt, who was hurt much of the year. He's fresh for the World Series, the postseason, and sometimes they dominate. It happened to Bruce Hurst in 1986.
1-1 is a breaking ball strike, so Fitz is grooving. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he settled in nicely.
Yeah, Schmidt and Heel would be those logical ideas. In the playoffs, could their stuff play up out of the bullpen potentially? The 1-2. In there. Strike 3 called. 90, low outside corner. What an inning for Richard Fitz. He is completely settled in here in the Bronx. Sets down the Yankees 1-2-3. Joe, this was so much fun. Thanks for having me.
Manuel, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck in your career.
Appreciate
You're Yankee radio at a very tender age, so long way to go. And you're making great strides quickly. So, 0-0 after 5 on the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
The Nissan Rogue with available Google built-in helps you make the most of your drive. Take care of the small stuff, like,
Hey Google, cool down my car.
And,
Hey Google, turn on the dog feeder.
Or change up your adventure.
Hey Google, navigate me to the nearest music venue.
Handle your drive like a pro.
Experience the ultimate connection in the new 2024 Nissan Rogue. Now get a low $299 per month lease for 36 months on Rogue. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. Not equipped on all vehicles. Requires compatible device. Sequences shortened and simulated. Activation of Nissan Connect services package required. Only use features when safe and legal to do so. Data rates may apply. Subject to third-party service availability. Google, Google Play, and Google Maps are trademarks of Google LLC. Well-qualified lessees. 2024 Rogue S all-wheel drive. $47.39 initial payment excludes tax, title, license, and $695 acquisition fee. Disposition fee due at lease end. Take from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details. Ends 9/30/24.
Fire up the grill this summer with Hatfield Pork. Savor the taste of summer with Hatfield's flavorful variety of marinated pork tenderloins. From sunrise to sunset, Hatfield makes it easy to elevate your summer grilling menu. Visit simplyhatfield.com for recipes. Find your flavor with Hatfield.
I had stage 3 ovarian cancer. I knew I was going to go to Dana-Farber Brigham Cancer Center. That's the thing that's so incredible, is all they do is cancer. They're going to be on the cutting edge of therapies. They're going to have things available to you, and they're going to be rock stars throughout the journey because they've seen it all.
For an appointment in Boston, Foxborough, Milford, or South Shore, contact DanaFarberBrigham.org. Dana-Farber Brigham Cancer Center. We specialize in cancer. And you.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Time for some offense as we go to the top of the 6th. Jarren Duran to lead it off. Jarren in this game is 1 for 2, an infield hit and a strikeout. No score, just 5 hits combined. It's the way it's been going for these offenses. Pitch is fouled back. Jarren was ready to hit there, but he got a 93-mile-an-hour fastball center cut. Fouled it back, strike 1. Well, 5 hits here is more than the Orioles have tonight. No hits. The Detroit Tigers through 8 innings have a combined no-hitter. 0-1. strike on the inside corner. In fact, going into the 8th inning, it was a perfect game. Adley Rutschman drew a leadoff walk. That's the only base runner of the game. Richard Fitz appears to be done. He's getting handshakes from Andrew Bailey. He was good, especially after that first inning. Tanner Houck right by his side. 1-2 to Jarren Duran. Boy, do the Red Sox need him. The pitch. Line foul on the left field line. If that holds, you hate to say it, this almost becomes a must-win game for the Red Sox. That's just the math right now. It's now the 148th game of the year, so 14 remaining after this. You can't fall 5.5 back with that few games left. 0-2, Duran chops it on the right side, through into right field. That's a base hit. Gleyber Torres didn't even move after that ball. And it's a leadoff hit for Jarren Duran. It was Cam Boozer up in the bullpen, but now Luis Guerrero, hard-throwing righty, is up. I guess Gleyber has been around long enough. You got to try for that ball. It was a soft chopper, and he didn't move.
Maybe he thought Rizzo was going for it, the way he reacted.
Well, you can't play baseball like that.
That's a ball that could have been fielded.
Red Sox will take it. Here's Raffy. Good night tonight. Single and a walk. The pitch is a little outside. Could this be the at-bat where he breaks out and channels all that inner magic that he feels here in this ballpark? Stuck on 28 homers with 81 driven in.
He doesn't have to wait for Garrett Cole tomorrow.
No, he doesn't. Why not a little warm-up act? 1-0 pitch is outside again, 2-0. Well, this becomes a fascinating pitch from Clark Schmidt. They've got bullpen action to the Yankees. I think you may see Raffy come out of his shoes right here. 2-0 with Duran at first.
Mark Leiter Jr. warming.
Schmidt is ready. He throws. Raffy takes the ball. High fastball outside. Very good discipline there.
His last home run, August 25th at Fenway against Arizona's Kelly.
Well, we'll see whether Schmidt gives a strike here to Devers. 3-0. Duran a bigger lead over at first. The pitch is launched high into right field. Soto, though, well in front of the warning track, is there to make the play. He lobbed that one some 40 feet in front of the track. A 3-0 green light, and Devers is gone.
Yeah, it wasn't a strike. It was down.
You don't mind the 3-0 swing at all, but not on that pitch.
Over anxious.
Which you can kind of understand, but in this kind of game, scoreless, 2-1, nobody out would be great. As it is Duran at first. Raffy, real frustration on his face as he puts the bat in the rack. And here's Tyler O'Neill. Pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Another swing and a miss by Tyler O'Neill and the Red Sox. He has twice fanned tonight, both swinging. On one. Long hold the pitch. High drive into deep left field. Verdugo back at the track. Verdugo at the wall. He's there to make the play. Back against the wall. Tyler O'Neill just missed that one. And Duran is back to first with 2 down. That looked every bit of a home run from O'Neill, but it died just on the track. Literally Verdugo's feet touching the padding on the base of the wall. And they're 2 down for Yoshida.
Tyler reacted as though he thought he had one. I did too.
So after the leadoff hit, now 2 deep, well, not Devers, but a deep fly ball out for O'Neill. 2 away, and here's Yoshida. O'Neill shaking his head as he goes back to the dugout. He had a pitch to hit there. 2 down, Yoshida takes outside ball 1. I have a feeling we are about 75 drops behind tonight. I want to remind you to stay tuned for the Nissan post-game show. You deserve a car that thrills you. Nissan's got an exciting full line to put goosebumps on your goosebumps. Here's a strike. No, a ball. Outside it's 2-0. I'm also certain we're well past the 110 pitch mark, which brought to you by 110 Grill. Gluten-free dining done right. 110 Grill is an official partner of WEEI Red Sox Network. Maybe Yoshida can launch here. 2-0. Pitch. Swing and a drive. Deep right field. This one is back. It is gone. Yoshida does go deep. He loves Yankee Stadium this year. The scoreless tie is broken. 2-0 Red Sox.
He called his shot. He got a pitch to drive. A 2-0 pitch, and he didn't miss it. He got it all to deep right center.
I think, Joe, you could read Aaron Boone's face in the dugout. He had bullpen action going after Devers was ahead 3-0 and flied out. Then O'Neill just missed. I wonder whether Aaron's got some regrets about leaving Schmidt in. He did not look as sharp in this inning.
They seem to run out of gas. He was close to 90 pitches and paid the price.
So Massa does it again in the Bronx. What a blast that is. 2-0 Red Sox. Leiter coming on out of the bullpen. On the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
During this call to the bullpen, your New England Ford dealers remind you that this is the perfect time to check out all their great Ford truck offers at buyfordnow.com. You'll find special deals on Ford F-150, built Ford tough and smarter than ever. The legendary Super Duty, our most capable heavy-duty pickup, and the turbocharged Ranger, ready for your next adventure. Visit buyfordnow.com and see why now's the time to buy or lease your new Ford truck.
Looking to create a space you love? Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life. Whether you get expert help with a virtual color consultation or visit swsamples.com to order color chips and peel and stick samples, Sherwin-Williams has all the color solutions to help you find the perfect hue for your paint project. When you're ready to paint, shop online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams to get everything you need. Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Now, 2 runs feels like 200 the way the Red Sox have been going. What a big swing from Yoshida. And now I think Alex Cora is going to adjust his plan in the bullpen. He had Guerrero up, and to me that looks like Justin Slayton. He's warming in the pen. The Yankees will have Judge, Wells, and Stanton. So that makes all the sense in the world to call that audible. 2-0. And here comes Connor Wong against Mark Leiter Jr. Code word of the game is Rob Refsnyder 30. Make sure to enter your code word in the member portal today to claim your points. Massa in the Bronx. Good combo this year. Red Sox are 15-30 in games they don't homer in, so that was a welcome swing. Wong shows bunt, pulls it back, and Leiter misses outside with a breaking pitch, a curveball, and it's 1-0.
Away.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been super aggressive to take Schmidt out, but you could feel him wobbling. 1-1 to Wong. 2 down, but 2 in the top of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Connor cue shot, comebacker. Back to the mound. Leiter gloves, throws to first in time, inning over, but Yoshida says sayonara. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 2-0. Red Sox over the Yankees in the Shaw's and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Network.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. When an injured worker left me a message that said, "You probably won't call me back, I'm just a nobody," I called him right back. Nobody's a nobody, and no one deserves a better firm than you.
When Morgan said nobody is a nobody, I felt like that. And they took care of me, and now we're doing okay. Thank God that I went to Morgan & Morgan.
Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Nothing brings the fans to their feet as when the cleanup hitter comes to the plate. And in Eastern Mass, homeowners react the same way when they see Drains by James pull up to take care of drain or sewer problems, as well as provide money-saving pipe lining solutions. Drains by James covers all the bases when it comes to giving homeowners dependable drain, sewer, and pipe service. Learn more at drainsbyjames.com. At Drains by James, they give a poop about your pipes.
Calling all college students. Want to save an extra 5% every time you shop for groceries? Shaw's student discount offer is for you. Just sign up to be a Shaw's For You member at shaws.com/foryou and follow the directions for easy verification of your college email address. If you're already a Shaw's For You member, go to your account profile and preferences in the app and click on Discount Programs to start the easy verification process. Then make sure to clip your monthly 5% off coupon and enjoy the extra savings every time you shop at Shaw's. Let's talk about River Spring Residences in New York City. Their Montage program, dedicated caregivers, and engaging activities are setting a new standard for memory care. Call 833-79-RIVER or schedule a tour at riverspringresidences.org/radio.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Now the Red Sox keep the lead. Richard Fitz would have his first major league win. They went 5 scoreless innings as Slayton takes over. Our 110th pitch tonight brought to you by the 110 Grill, gluten-free dining done right. 110 Grill, an official partner of the Red Sox radio network. And on our Subaru New England scoreboard, Tigers have a 1-0 lead, threatening for more after their pitchers have given them 8 no-hit innings against Baltimore. That is incredible. The Tigers with Brisky, Herter, and now they will go to the 9th. The Tigers did not score, so they'll have a no-hitter against the Orioles going to the 9th.
Here's Aaron Judge against Slayton for the bottom of the 6th. The pitch is ripped up the middle into center field, a base hit. So Judge is aboard, and that'll bring up the tying run in Wells. No real power in the series for Judge, but he's been productive. Slayton pitched the 7th inning, worked around a hit last night. Thanks for bringing us back on the air in the bottom of the 6th. I had taken the 4 train further uptown.
Yeah, we did get off at the right spot.
Hard to miss it when you're elevated like that. Here's Austin Wells. Batting left, the pitch. Strike on the outside corner.
Tyler Holton, the young right-hander, is pitching the 9th inning for Detroit. 3 pitchers have combined for 8 no-hit innings, and the Tigers cling to a 1-0 lead.
Sox are Santander fans tonight. 0-1 the pitch. Strike on the outside corner. A lot can change the last 2 weeks. The Orioles are not in a good spot right now.
Yeah, they're banged up. The pitchers and the position players. They really miss Westberg, third baseman.
What a job by Richard Fitz. Total surprise, given the start about 40 minutes before the game. No runs on just 3 hits. He walked 3 in the first inning and none after that. 0-2 to Wells. Slayton throws. And a check swing and a breaking ball in the dirt. 1-2. How about Richard Fitz, Joe, who does not strike out many, who does not miss many bats. 2 strikeouts tonight, Judge and Soto.
3 walks and really not a lot of loud contact. Loop hit by Rizzo, and then a single by Rizzo, which scored a double. Should have been a single in an error.
1-2 the pitch. Shot down the right field line. Foul. Yeah, I think that's foul at Fenway too, but close. That was a pesky shot. It is such a short porch here too. 314 down the right field line.
Hold your breath.
Everything to rain. In fact, the first inning had many of those moments with Fitz on the mound, both Kleber and Soto, and then Chisholm all flied out. 1-2, swing and a miss. He got him. Great slider. And Wells can't handle it. 1 away. They will lean so hard on Slayton if they're in it down the stretch. He has been so dependable. Judge at first, 1 out. Here's Stanton. Pitch. Ground ball to the left side into left field, a base hit. The bat did look like it might be a double play, but he hits the ball so hard that Story couldn't react in time. It buzzed past him, and here come the Yankees. Tying runs aboard with 1 out for Jazz Chisholm. Fitz for 5 now. Slayton. Chisholm tonight is flied to center and grounded to first. Full house in the Bronx. 2-0 Red Sox, but a scary spot here. Slayton's ready. And he fires a strike. Bottom of the zone. Perfect at 98. The knees on the corner, and it's 0-1. There are times when this ballpark gets loud. Feels expectant. Real energy in the air. The 0-1 is a bunt foul. These Yankees have made some really interesting plays in this game.
Weak attempt. I think he tried to drag it, but...
Well, how about Volpe in the 4th inning with a runner at second and 2 outs? That just does not add up. 0-2. It shows a lack of confidence from these hitters, I think.
I think so, too, yeah.
0-2. Pitch. That's down. And as I said to Susan on FAN when Volpe did that, can you imagine what Mickey Mantle would have said to Volpe in that kind of a spot? Are you kidding me? There's a runner at second.
Mickey would drag bunts with an 0-2 count and beat him out.
Not with 2 outs and a runner at second.
Not with a man in scoring position. You do it for a base hit.
2. High pop-up. Shallow left field. Devers actually staying on the dirt. Infield fly is called. He'll get there and make the play anyway, shoulder high. That just doesn't make sense. Chisholm is gone. He just gave away a strike on a foul bunt. It just doesn't add up. And those are 2 plays in 2 nights, Joe.
Yeah, make you wonder.
A base running blunder last night. That's just, I'm sorry, those are low baseball IQ plays. So 2 down, and here is Anthony Rizzo, who's had so many big hits. Chisholm shaking his head in the dugout, but he's got himself to blame. 2 on, 2 out. Red Sox lead by 2. Slayton throws, and a curveball misses inside for ball 1. Rizzo this year 8 home. Ball, no strikes. Slayton 1 swing and a miss. He challenged him with an elevated fastball. 97 from Slayton, and it's 1-2. Oftentimes that elevated fastball sets up a curveball in the dirt for a hitter like Rizzo. So Slayton trusts that here. Judge at second, Stanton at first. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him with another high fastball, and the inning is over. Slayton pitches out of a jam, and the 2 biggest men in baseball, Judge and Stanton, are stranded. To the 7th we go. YMCA time for the grounds crew at Yankee Stadium. 2-0 Red Sox. Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
It's so much fun when I'm driving with you. Everywhere we go, everything that we do, yeah, it's fun when I'm driving with you.
Drive away in the all-wheel drive 2025 Subaru Outback. Buy with 1.9% financing or lease for just $305 per month during the Subaru of New England all-wheel drive-away. Details at SubaruofNewEngland.com.
For your apple pie, apple crumble, apple snacks, and the apple of your eye, apples are now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Hey, it's Joe. Today through Thursday, get a tote bag of apples, McIntosh, Gala, Ginger Gold for just 99 cents a pound. Yes, the first of the season is fresh picked and ready. Tote bag apples, just 99 cents a pound. Short on time, order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
No 2 people are the same. Each may have the same cancer, yet each may need a different treatment. At Dana-Farber Brigham Cancer Center, we're specialists. All we do is cancer. Our personalized approach gives us a deeper understanding of your needs and how to get you well. For an appointment in Boston, Foxborough, Milford, or South Shore, contact DanaFarberBrigham.org. We specialize in cancer and you.
Let's talk about River Spring Residences in New York City. Their Montage program, dedicated caregivers, and engaging activities are setting a new standard for memory care. Call 833-79-RIVER or schedule a tour at riverspringresidences.org/radio.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
To the 7th we go. Wilyer Abreu leading it off for the Red Sox. They lead 2-0. Mark Leiter Jr. remains in the game for the Yanks. Wilyer has twice grounded out. He is overdue in a ballpark that totally suits him. By the way, the Orioles got a hit with 2 outs in the 9th inning. Their first. The pitch to Wilyer is a strike. Breaking ball. Not only a hit, a triple from Gunnar Henderson. So, with 2 outs in the 9th inning, the Orioles have the tying run at third. Santander at the plate. Sox really want Santander to deliver. The 0-1 is fouled off the end of the bat. Twins are hosting the Reds. And they are trailing in the 5th inning. Cincinnati 1, Minnesota 0. Here it's 0-2 to Abreu. Leiter is ready. He throws. And a pitch in the dirt. We take 10 seconds for station ID on the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
1-2 to Wilyer Abreu. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Man, fanned badly at a splitter in the dirt. Abreu's struggles continue. He is out number 1 in this top of the 7th.
It's over. Detroit hangs on and beats the Orioles 1-0. 4 pitchers combined in a 1-hit shutout.
I mean, I guess at this point, the truth is the most important thing is that the Red Sox win and the Twins lose, which could still happen tonight. But you like to pick up ground on everybody.
They're a game and a half behind Detroit, too.
Yep.
Right now, 2 games behind, depending on the outcome of this one.
So here's Casas. 1 down in the 7th pitch. Curveball outside. I think we're really seeing the youth of this Red Sox team flare up down the stretch. 1-0 to Tristan. He's flied to center and struck out. Pitch to him is outside.
The Tigers are one of the few American League teams really playing well lately.
Well, as everybody struggled over the last month, they picked it up in a big way. Made up huge ground. 2-0 to Casas. Love to see him be aggressive right here. Leiter's ready at the belt. He throws, and Tristan swings and fouls it off. That was a pretty gutty pitch. Their curveball in a fastball count. I don't know that there is such a thing anymore, but off the end of the bat, 2-1.
Detroit now 76 and 72. At the moment, the Red Sox 74 and 73.
Mm-hmm. So, as you said, game and a half back, 2-1. The pitch, swing and a foul, splitter, and it's 2-2.
The Red Sox probably have to use 3 more pitchers to get through this one.
Kelly is up now. I think then it would be Martin, and then we'll see about Kenley. So maybe somebody else then Martin. I mean, Kenley has gone back-to-back. Alex said no consideration of giving him the 10th inning last night. But all these games are must-win right now. 2-2 to Casas. 1 down in the 7th. Here's the pitch. High pop foul on the third base side. Got a play.
Kelly pitched 1/3 of an inning, retired the only man he faced last night. Jansen pitched the night before last and last night, total of 2 innings. Martin also pitched the 11th to 12th.
2-2, the pitch. High with a fastball for your apple pie, apple crumble, apple snacks, and the apple of your eye. Apples are now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market today through Thursday. A tote bag of apples, 99 cents a pound. I believe the apple of your eye makes a great apple pie.
She does.
3-2. Swinging a hard ground ball into right field. That's a base hit. Do you prefer apple pie or apple crumble?
I like them both. Jan makes great apple pie.
It's like picking between your children.
And her mother did too.
Do you go a la mode?
It's so good you don't want to have anything taken away from it, so usually not.
All right, here's Trevor's Story with Casas at first. Red Sox trying to pad a 2-0 lead here at the stadium, the new stadium. I'm sort of reluctant to call this one the stadium. It belongs to the one that used to be across the street. 1 on, 1 out for Story. He takes breaking ball in the dirt. Good block there by Wells. Ball 1. Strikeouts for the Red Sox tonight. 7 as a club. 1-0 to Story. He's 1 for 2, I should say. And here he drives one high and deep into right field. Back at the track, Soto at the wall. Goodbye! Trevor Story, a Yankee Stadium special. Opposite field homer, his first of the year, and it's 4-0 Red Sox.
They hit it hard, just high enough to get into the first row.
So, 2 two-run homers for the Sox tonight. And they've doubled their lead. How good must that feel for Trevor?
That's great to see him. He's worked so hard to get back.
So here's Cedon. Bluebirds out. Cedon trying to go back-to-back. Man, he got a hanging curveball and missed it. 0-1. 0-1 to Rafaela. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got another curveball, and it's 0-2. Ordinarily, they tell you how many ballparks a ball is a homer in. I don't have that on the site just yet. That one went 373 for Trevor. The 0-2 is on the ground, foul outside of third. So further over toward the bullpen. That wasn't exactly, one of those cheapies down the right field line. A bit more toward the power alley.
About the same spot where Torres hit one last night.
He was so fired up, Trevor was, going around the bases. The 0-2 is outside. He doesn't often show that kind of emotion. You can imagine all the work he put in, all the self-doubt, the hope that he could be back. Now he's shaking hands with Rafi Devers. And again, what a feeling that must be. He's beloved on this team. The 1-2's fouled off. Alex talks about it all the time, the work that Trevor put in the offseason to make people like Duran comfortable. And here's something I don't understand. Young fan in the front row of the bleachers thinking about throwing a home run ball back. That is just ridiculous. 1-2. Pitch is in the dirt. These adults around him are encouraging him, egging him on. I mean, you come to a major league game, you're 10 years old, and you catch a home run? Come on.
It's not worth the hand you're going to get from the fans.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Rafaela. 4-0 Red Sox. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. So Cedon is 0 for 3 tonight in a real funk. 2 down for Jarren Duran. So 2 strikeouts, but 2 hits, 2 runs on the homer from Story. And here now Duran. He's 2 for 3 tonight. This is the kind of at bat I think for Duran he can really just cut it loose. So often I think he feels the pressure of setting the table as the leadoff man. No need for that here. The pitch is ripped into right center field, and that's going to get down for at least a base hit. Judge tracks back, and Jarren is headed into second base with a stand-up double. You could sort of feel that coming for Jarren. It's been a while since he's doubled. That this year is his 45th, and he's at second with 2 away. I really do believe that, Joe, that he's embraced the pressure of being the leadoff man, but here, 2 runs in, 2 outs, why not just let it rip?
And he was running hard all the way, smelling that double.
So now a hit, almost a guarantee to get the Red Sox another run, and it's Devers. Got the pickoff play on at second, but not nearly in time for Duran. Rafi had a 3-0 count his last time and flied out to shallow right. He singled to right and walked as Devers. 2 runs in, Duran at second with 2 down in this 7th. 4-0 Red Sox. Here's the pitch. Rafi takes outside. He's been patient tonight. It's 1-0. Twins have tied their game in the bottom of the 5th, 1-1 in Minneapolis. No to Rafi. Lighters at the belt. He throws. Devers swings and misses at a curveball beneath the zone, and it's 1-1. It's a 3-hit game tonight for Jarren Duran.
They've been only 2 of his last 22.
Very deep in the outfield for Devers. Cole will pitch tomorrow. Raffy's favorite thing, the 1-1. Almost hit him. Spins him out of the way. And it's 2-1. It was Latino Heritage the other night. And reporters said it's been 10 days since Raffy's mentioned his shoulder at all. I think he is healthy. He's just caught in between, timing-wise. But as Alex so often says, it just takes one swing. 2-2. Swinging a ground ball hard to second. Glaber goes to a knee. He throws to first. Inning over. But Trevor Story goes deep to right center. 2-run blast and at the stretch. At the stadium, 4-0 Red Sox in the Shaws and Star Market WEI Red Sox Network.
Okay, now let's talk about Riverwalk Senior Apartments on the fabulous River Spring Living campus in NYC. This vibrant community offers spacious apartments on a 32-acre campus overlooking the Hudson. Living at Riverwalk means having a built-in social life, loaded with activities and amenities. With daily chef-crafted meals, Riverwalk is maintenance-free and pet-friendly. Living at its finest. So call now, 833-42-RIVER, or visit riverwalk.org/radio.
Is your morning routine kind of like being in a video game?
Here we go!
You wake up, try to get a workout in, shower, shave, where's my makeup? I'm negotiating the Tobin Bridge and Southeast Expressway every day. Yeah. If you can't find the time, you may be able to find some money when you enter your name at findmassmoney.gov. That could be you with unclaimed money from a forgotten savings account, uncashed payroll check, refund from a utility bill. It may be another thing to do, but it only takes 30 seconds to search your name at findmassmoney.gov.
Navien tankless water heaters, the proven leader in condensing technology. Request a Navien because you deserve the best in endless hot water delivery. Learn about Navien's condensing tankless water heaters and find a Navien contractor at tanklessmadesimple.com.
There are any number of reasons you might consider selling your home. That's where an agent who is a realtor comes in to navigate the process to sell your home in a way that's right for you. Because that's who we are. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors.
Create your own home paradise with a soothing new hot tub, year-round pool, or sauna from New England Spas, the In the Hot Tub injury sponsor of the Red Sox radio pregame. Natick, Norwell, Auburn, and now in Warwick. nespas.com.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey. We're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent. So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle.
Tide Free and Gentle has no dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on her skin.
If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide Free and Gentle. This back-to-school season, Tide and Downy are giving back with $1.5 million in scholarships. Enter to win. No purchase necessary. US/DC 17+. End September 30th. Rules. Tide.com/scholarship/official rules.
Nothing brings the fans to their feet as when the cleanup hitter comes to the plate. And in Eastern Mass, homeowners react the same way when they see Drains by James pull up to take care of drain or sewer problems, as well as provide money-saving pipe lining solutions. Drains by James covers all the bases when it comes to giving homeowners dependable drain, sewer, and pipe service. Learn more at drainsbyjames.com. At Drains by James, they give a poop about your pipes.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
For the moment, too good to be true, here in the words of Frankie Valli, as we go to the bottom of the seventh. The Red Sox leading the Yankees 4-0. Zach Kelly, their third pitcher after Fitz and Slayton. And now Kelly to see Volpe, Verdugo, and Gleyber Torres in this bottom of the seventh. A packed house in the Bronx. And it's been all Red Sox. Richard Fitz, major trouble in the first inning, but got out of a bases-loaded jam and really settled in after that. On the Subaru of New England scoreboard, Tigers beat the Orioles 1-0. Only one hit for Baltimore. The Subaru New England all-wheel drive away event is going on now. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Anytime this Seventh inning is sponsored by Sherwin-Williams. Exclusive Pro Plus program will help you grow and manage your paint business. Well, as tired as I get of hearing Frank Sinatra on loop and loop and loop in this ballpark, I do not feel the same way about Frankie Valli as Volpe digs in. That is a perfect fit in this yard.
Frankie Valli, can't take my eyes off of you.
4-0 Sox. Volpe in. Kelly throws. And a fastball misses inside. This is the second straight night these two have squared off. Zach came on in relief of Boozer after he walked to and got Volpe to fly to left last night. Here 1-0 to Volpe, who's hit 2 balls to right. They've been caught. Kelly's 1-0. Outside ball 2. Cannot issue walks with a 4-run lead. I still haven't seen Jersey Boys. I need to change that.
I've seen it 5 times.
Is that right?
Yeah. New York, Fort Myers, Boston, Toronto. Twice in Fort Myers, actually.
2-0. That is high. Ball 3. All right, well, that means it's on my short list.
Still around some places.
If we weren't going to dinner tomorrow, maybe I'd try to find it tomorrow after our day game. 3-0 to Volpe. Here's the pitch. That's right there. Outside corner, 3-1. Well, in any game, 4-0, you can't issue walks. But more true than ever with this lineup. What's looming around the corner? 3-1. Verdugo on deck. The pitch. That's right there. He just challenged him with a fastball, as he should. And it's 3-2. Verdugo, then Torres, but then Soto and Judge. Do not want either Soto or Judge up the chance to tie the game. 4-0 Red Sox. Story way in the hole at short. Devers off the line at back at third. Big 3-2 pitch coming. Here it is. Outside, he walked him. This can't happen. It's been one of the frustrations with Zach Kelly this year. His stuff is great. He can blow hitters away, but there's just been too much of that. For Kelly, this is his 49th appearance, 56 2/3 innings. Now 26 walks. I know it's hard, but that's one where you'd rather see the ball leave the ballpark than walk. Seriously. Here's Verdugo. The pitch to him is right there. Fastball, strike 1. I mean, that might be a little hyperbolic, but I think a lot of managers would say, make them beat you. 0-1 to Verdugo, who's 0 for 2. Sort of that double play modified alignment here for the lefty. The 0-1 beauty. Now that's a great sweeper from Kelly, and it's 0-2. With a left-handed hitter who does pull on the ground like Verdugo, Rafaela is way back in the hole at second. Story almost behind the second base back. Devers is where the shortstop would normally play. So on a ball to the right side, it's very possible that Devers could be the one who comes across the bag to turn 2. 0-2 to Verdugo. His body language does not exactly look real good right now. Kelly at the belt. Long pause, he throws, and a swing and a foul. I mean, Alex, he's never been real rah-rah other than the game at Fenway when he lit the Red Sox up. But he looks pretty sullen right now in the batter's box.
That was not a good optic. His display, especially in the clubhouse afterward.
0-2. Kelly throws, and he misses outside with a changeup. It's a ball and 2 strikes. You mean after the game at Fenway?
Yeah.
Well, he continued to sort of talk about in the offseason and spring training about how he loved having a manager in Aaron Boone who let him be him, which I found totally absurd. 1-2 to Verdugo. Pitch is just inside. I mean, yes, Alex finally benched Alex Verdugo when he showed up an hour before the most important game of the season. There were so many other times that the manager covered for the player. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Boozer up in the pen.
Nobody out, leadoff man aboard. The pitch is outside. So Kelly, having walked the leadoff man ahead of Verdugo, now it's 3-2. It just showed a lack of real awareness, self-awareness, I thought, for Verdugo to air that out in that way. This has to be a strike. 3-2 from Kelly to Verdugo. Now Wong is going out. I think maybe to sort of deliver that message.
Kelly's pitching for the third time in 4 days. Slayton 3 in a row, and if Martin and Jansen work, it'll be 3 in a row for them.
Now they are hamstrung and short in the bullpen, but he only needed to get 1 out last night. 12 pitches, 5 strikes. And again, big hitters right around the corner. 3-2 from Kelly to Verdugo. At the belt, Zach throws, and he walked him. Low fastball. Almost a mortal sin by Kelly. 2 walks, and the Yankees have 2 on with nobody out. Here comes Andrew Bailey.
Well, it's a tough situation. He's got to get Torres. Then you've got Soto. Would you bring in Boozer? Because you have Judge after that on the right side, and then Wilson the left side. Boozer not show good command last night. He had 0-2 and walked him.
Quick meeting on the mound. Probably involved two words.
No strikes.
Again, easier said than done, but I think the frustrating part is against both Volpe and Verdugo, he was way ahead and lost him.
Well, Torres grounds into a lot of double plays. You could really use one here.
Yes, you could. 4-0 Red Sox, and how enormous is the Trevor Story home run now? 2 on, nobody out. Glaber has had a huge year and a great run lately against the Red Sox. Kelly on the ropes, throws. Torres grounds one into left field, a base hit. O'Neill is coming on. They're going to send the runner, and the throw will come into the infield. Zach Kelly has given up the first Yankee run of the game, and I don't know that they can stay with him. Soto coming up, and Alex Cora up onto the top step. He's thinking about it, and he's coming out. A meltdown for Kelly. Red Sox had a 4-run lead. Now the Yankees will run in. 2 on, nobody out. The walk's a killer in this inning.
And a terrible hanging slider there that Torres hit in the left.
So buckle up in the Bronx. Cam Boozer. You understand this for Soto, of course, but then it's Aaron Judge after that.
Well, you got to get Soto first. Worry about Judge after that.
No question.
Really in the balance.
4-1 the score. Still nobody out with 2 on. Kelly walked 2 and gave up a hit and a run. Man alive. Here comes Boozer. Nobody out in the 7th. Pitching change in the Bronx in the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
During this call to the bullpen, your New England Ford dealers remind you that this is the perfect time to check out all their great Ford truck offers at buyfordnow.com. You'll find special deals on Ford F-150, built Ford tough and smarter than ever. The legendary Super Duty, our most capable heavy-duty pickup, and the turbocharged Ranger, ready for your next adventure. Visit buyfordnow.com and see why now's the time to buy or lease your new Ford truck.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Now here we go with Cam Boozer. And what a spot for this young man back off the injured list. Soto and Judge due up. Cam had his own issues last night, gave up a hit to Chisholm and then walked Dominguez and Rizzo. And this is a spot where the Red Sox need strikes badly, and quality ones at that. It just underscores how much of an unforced error the 2 walks were in this inning to Volpe and Verdugo. You knew these sluggers were coming. Tying run at the plate in Soto. What a menacing figure he is. Still nobody out in the 7th. Boozer Sets. He throws. Soto takes a ball in the dirt. He looked like he was in swing mode there, but one of the great feels for the strike zone of all time. Takes a ball, and it's 1-0.
I believe Guerrero's up again, but he's got to face 3 batters.
One of them, Soto, waits on deck. 1-0. Boozer delivers. Soto takes low.
He'll make it throw strikes. He's got 112 walks this year.
Well, now this is the best place in baseball to hit if you're Juan Soto, with Judge waiting on deck. Ahead 2-0.
Weissert is up.
2-0. Here it is. Soto takes a ball. 3-0. With their postseason hopes clinging, dangling by a thread, the Red Sox on the ropes here. 3-0 to Soto. Boozer is ready. The pitch. Low. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Not even close.
And now the bases are loaded for Aaron Judge. And it just shows you where Alex Cora's bullpen is right now. He saw what Boozer did last night, had no command, no control for that matter. That's a 4-pitch walk of Soto. And what do you know? Here's Aaron Judge with the bases loaded. Still nobody out. Tying runs on base. Judge has singled, walked, and struck out. Listen to Yankee Stadium. Boozer sets. He throws. And a breaking ball in the dirt. Not even close. Easy take for Judge, 1-0. This is the worst possible scenario because Boozer does not know where it's going, and he may just have to groove one to find a strike.
That's the case. You're in huge trouble.
1-0 to Judge. The pitch high with a fastball. Should have been called a strike, actually. But when you miss so badly, you don't get calls. That was at the top of the zone easily in there, but 2-0 to Judge. Pitch. High drive, deep left field, forget about it. A slam for Judge, and the Yankees lead it 5-4.
Crush it.
See it coming from a mile away. His first homer in 17 games. And the Red Sox handed it to him on a silver platter.
Well, the walks woke up this Yankee team. Needed the opportunity, and they didn't miss out on it.
Now that is an MVP kind of a moment. And a curtain call for Judge. And amazingly, still nobody out. Here's Austin Wells. Boozer is ready. He throws. And a fastball in the inside corner. Now this is going to take every single bit of fight in this Red Sox team. Because trailing by 4.5, Twins underway in their game. The Tigers already a winner. Swing and a miss. Austin Wells, fans on a sweeper. It's 0-2. This is the kind of game that could really put a stake in a club.
Judge's second grand slam this year among the 52 homers.
0-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. And again, we said it coming into the inning. When Kelly came on, you got the 8-9 hitters up. The walks, the killer in this inning. That's That's it for Boozer. Alex is coming out. He's going to get Weissert for Stanton and then Chisholm, presumably. What a crushing bottom of the 7th inning this has been. 2 walks, a hit allowed by Kelly, and then a strikeout of Soto by Boozer. But then slam. Not a strikeout, I beg your pardon. And then a grand slam for Aaron Judge. 4-pitch walk to Soto that loaded the bases.
Friday the 13th.
And it feels every bit like it. Weissert coming on. Back to the Bronx after this on the Shaws and Star Market, WEI Red Sox Network.
This call to the bullpen gives you a chance to check out all the great Ford SUV offers at buyfordnow.com. You'll find special deals on the award-winning Ford SUV lineup that you won't see advertised anyplace else. Whether you plan to buy from your Ford dealer's inventory or custom order your new SUV, visit buyfordnow.com and see how much you can save. And then see your New England Ford dealers for your new SUV.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturrow Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Now the Yankees have scored 5 in this bottom of the 7th to pull ahead 5-4. And with 1 out, here's Greg Weissert facing Stanton, who takes a fastball right there for strike 1. It's been the story of the second half. It really did start in L.A. Kenley Jansen and Zach Kelly and the bullpen in all of Major League Baseball starting after the break has been the worst in baseball. 0-1. Pitch is on the ground to third. Devers to his right. He's got it. He'll throw across the diamond. Stanton jogging down the line, 2 away. And again, it's a spot just like Sunday against the White Sox where Richard Fitz pitched well enough to get a win. The bullpen did not hold him. The pitch to Judge, 2-0. We said it. I mean, that is the definition of a grooved fastball. 95 center cut. Judge turned it around. Here's Jazz Chisholm. The infield to pull. See if the Red Sox can get up off the mat. The pitch is outside. We will have O'Neill, Yoshida, and Wong due up. 6.28 bullpen ERA since July the 6th. Not close to good enough as the pitch misses high, 2-0.
And really, it's been the setup people that have really caused that to inflate.
Five runs in. 2-0. That's a strike on the outside corner. And again, another one of the themes of this season, the inability to get shut down innings. They get the big homer from Trevor Story and walk the next 2. 2-1, the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Well, another thing, if the starter gives you 6, and you can't fault Fitz. Second Major League start, emergency start, he gets 5 scoreless innings. But that means in today's baseball, you need 4 pitchers to finish the game. And if one has a hiccup, you're in trouble.
Yep, here's the 2-2. On the ground into right field, a base hit past Rafaela. The Yankee Stadium has certainly come alive. Judge has an ability to do that. You know, Joe, again, from a Red Sox perspective, the walks kill you. 2 from Kelly, 1 from Boozer. As much as it pains us, you do have to acknowledge the fact that Aaron Judge is one of the all-time great players.
No question about it.
He just
surefire Hall of Famer.
Has that ability to answer the bell. Here's Rizzo. Chisholm runs and a pitch is outside. Wong's throw is in time. They got him. Good tag on the hip. And the inning is over. But what a crusher. A Judge grand slam caps a 5-run inning for the Yankees. To the 8th we go. 5-4 Yanks on the Shaws and Star Market. WEI Red Sox Network.
For the 47th year in a row, Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks. The trucks that move mountains also move boats, bricks, and 2x4s. Work days and weekends, job sites and campsites. F-150 and the all-new Super Duty never stop working, just like you. Ford F-Series, official truck of your Boston Red Sox and America's #1 selling trucks 47 years straight. It's a record that may never be broken until next year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY total sales.
Hey, Boston fans. Phones weren't made to be broken, but life happens. So when you break your phone, Verizon in Boston's got you. Trade in any phone from one of their top brands in any condition, guaranteed, and get a great deal on one of their best 5G phones with unlimited ultimate. Switch now and save. Available at a Boston area Verizon store.
Breaking news, in Dorchester, Paul and Judy purchased whole life insurance policies thanks to their Mass Mutual financial professional.
Wow, what a play, Tom. Can't beat those living benefits.
And in Melrose, Kelly applied for disability income insurance.
Now that's planning for the future.
Insurance, planning, investments. We're here for life's major plays, on or off the field. Mass Mutual, official partner of the Red Sox. Learn more at massmutual.com/Red Sox. Securities and advisory services offered through MML Investor Services, LLC. Member SIPC and a Mass Mutual subsidiary.
Create your own home paradise with a soothing new hot tub, year-round pool, or sauna from New England Spas, the In the Hot Tub injury sponsor of the Red Sox radio pregame. Natick, Norwell, Auburn, and now in Warwick. nespas.com.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Well, here we go to the 8th inning. The Yankees now have the lead. They got 5 runs on 3 hits. There were 3 huge walks, and then the grand slam by Aaron Judge. Luke Weaver taking over. Mark Leiter Jr. pitched very poorly, but he got a chance for a win. An inning in a third, 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 Ks. And here is Weaver, who's been a pretty good setup man for the most part. Get some closing opportunities with the Yankees bullpen by committee. It's only a 1-run game here, so the Red Sox still have life. Weaver 5-3 in 57 games, a 3.17 ERA and 1 save. And here's O'Neill, who struck out twice and flied very deep to left field. And the Red Sox get off the mat after they blew a 4-0 lead. The pitch, swing and a miss at a high fastball up and in from Weaver. Tyler is 0-3 with the 2 Ks. Nearly hit one out last time up. Verdugo caught at the wall and left. Weaver fires and leaves it high. It was 95 on the fastball. 1-run game, 5-4 Yanks, 8th inning. Weaver delivers and leaves that off-speed pitch low. He's got a power changeup at 88. That was it right there.
How about this from Alex Spear? 2024, most grand slams allowed, Red Sox, 9.
9 grand slams.
Fewest grand slams hit in 24, Red Sox, 0.
That hurts. The pitch is fouled straight back. Today, look at the bullpen, and it's going to really have to be rebuilt.
Yep.
But many teams do it. Tampa Bay seems to rebuild their bullpen just about every year. Some free agents in the back end, so remains to be seen, but be some work to do. 2-ball, 2-strike pitch is outside, missed with a fastball.
I think that's an area the Red Sox justifiably feel really good about with Craig Breslow in tow as the executive. And I think Quinn Priester's a guy. I mean, look, even Weissert and Slayton and some of these guys have had big steps forward this year. They've just been used a ton.
3-2 count. Weaver delivers. And a ground ball bounced foul outside at third. Weaver came up with the Cardinals in 16. 1-4 in 9 games ahead as a starter. Pitched with them through 18 and then went to Arizona. Then Kansas City, then Cincinnati, Seattle, and the Yanks got him late last season. This will be a seventh pitch to O'Neill, leading off the eighth inning. 5-4 Yankees. Weaver delivers home. Swing and a miss. Got him on a high fastball. O'Neill fans for the third time tonight. 8 strikeouts for Yankee pitching. And now Yoshida, who grounded out 4-3, bounced into a 4-6 force, and then broke a scoreless tie with a line drive 2-run homer 408 feet into the right center field seats. He's batting in the cleanup spot tonight. Pitch. Taken a little high, maybe a shade outside, ball 1. What do you think of these hit probabilities by Apple TV?
Hate them.
Make no sense. The 1-0 is in there for a strike, 1-1.
Like it says 21% right here. The dude is a 290 hitter, and it's a 1-0 count.
Yeah. Right. Which makes him better than the 29% chance. We don't need another stat, please. There's a line drive in a right center. It's a base hit.
21%.
Yep, 21% he came through. So the tying run is on. That was off the end of the bat, more of a bloop than a bullet. 1 on, 1 out for Wong, whose line went off the first base bag, but it went right to the first baseman Rizzo, and he was out 3 unassisted, struck out and grounded out 1-3.
Interesting decision for Alex. I think if Massa gets into scoring position here in this 8th inning, you might run for him, even though you love his bat.
Yeah, because it's late. It's the 8th inning. Syracuse Mets beat Worcester tonight 11-0, a 10-run 7th inning against their bullpen.
Ooh.
Pitch. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. Red Sox down by 1. Tying run aboard in the 8th. Abreu to follow. And they get off the mat. Certainly was deflating to see the Yanks get 5 runs in the 7th. Without really earning them. Swing and a miss with all the walks, and then the blast by Judge. Gift wrap runs, really. 0-2. The power change that he gets a lot of swings and misses upon. 1 on, 1 out. Luke Weaver is ready. Veteran right-hander delivers. And a foul to the backstop on a fastball in on the hands.
You know, Joe, hindsight 2020. But I was thinking at the time, once Boozer fell behind Judge 2-0, I know he's been cold, but it is like Barry Bonds right now. Yeah. You almost rather just walk him.
With the bases loaded. Right? Why not? Even though there's nobody out, though. So.
Still.
Walking Soto, the first man of 4 pitches, really set him back. Because then you have to face Judge with the bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Swinging strike, got him on the power changeup. Down goes Wong. And the Red Sox hitter is fanned for the 9th time. Bringing up Abreu. Willier is grounded out 4-3, 3-1, and struck out.
So 23 strikeouts in 17 innings.
Now we'll see what the Yankees do in the 9th for a closer. Here's the pitch, and it's outside. Clay Holmes, demoted from that role, got a win last night.
Well,
it's 2/3 of an inning and got a W. Threw the ball pretty well in a very short sample. 1 on, 2 out, 8th inning. Luke Weaver delivering, and the rookie Willier swings and misses. He had a tremendous cut. A 96-mile-an-hour center cut fastball.
You know, in this spot, you live with it, right? Trying to put the club ahead. But I think it's part of his strength, right? He gets off this violent swing. I think the answer for him to get out of this slump is to not try to do that as often.
See if he takes it. Well, it's a 1-1 count here. The pitch is a little high, 2-1. He does have good strike zone discipline. He doesn't chase a whole lot. Which is sort of rare for a rookie like him. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Weaver to the set. His pitch. Foul straight back and out of play.
That's a pretty good pitch there, changeup. He knew that Willier would be geared up.
Weaver has allowed 10 home runs this year, a high total for a relief pitcher.
Pulled the string. Willier was way out in front, and now late on the fastball. Back and forth he goes.
Red Sox about hit the Yankees 9-7, but trail 5-4. They're leading 4-0. This will be his 20th pitch this inning, making him work. Weaver to the set. Still holding it. Now he deals, and he swings and misses. Strike 3. The Red Sox have struck out 10 times again this evening. After 7.5, 5-4 Yanks on the Shaw's in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
617-777-7777. If you've been hurt in a car crash or on the job, Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers has been winning big for clients for over 29 years. Call today for a free consultation.
617-777-7777. You hear that? That's the sound of your tailgate burgers on the grill. But win $10,000 in the 5-Hour Energy Tailgate Champ Sweepstakes, and instead of burgers grilling, it could be thick, juicy steaks. Listen. Completely different sound. Completely different. Kinda. Enter the 5-Hour Energy Tailgate Champ Sweepstakes for your chance to win $10,000. No purchase necessary. Go to 5hewin.com for rules and enter today. Ends October 31st, 2024.
For your apple pie, apple crumble, apple snacks, and the apple of your eye. Apples are now on sale at Shaw's in Star Market. Hey, it's Lou. Today through Thursday, get a tote bag of apples, Macintosh, Gala, or Ginger Gold, just 99 cents a pound. Yes, the first of the season is fresh picked and ready. Tote bag apples, just 99 cents a pound. If you're short on time, order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Shaw's in Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Create your own home paradise with a soothing new hot tub, year-round pool or sauna from New England Spas, the In the Hot Tub injury sponsor of the Red Sox radio pregame. Natick, Norwell, Auburn, and now in Warwick. nespas.com.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Luis Guerrero, Boston product, originally from the Dominican Republic, grew up in the Franklin Park section. About to pitch for the Red Sox. Here his first appearance at Yankee Stadium. Weiser up 2/3 of an inning, no runs in a hit. Ron Stealing helped him. And the Yankees will send up Rizzo. Made the last out in the 6th inning. The Yanks took off in the 7th, scoring 5 runs. 4 on the grand slam by who else? Aaron Judge. Rizzo is singled, doubled, and struck out. And he takes a fastball away, ball 1.
They're not alone in this, Joe, but think about how many times in the second half the Red Sox have walked hitters in the bottom of the order to get burned by the best hitter on an opponent.
Calling for trouble when you walk the 8th and 9th hitters, as they did. The pitch is in there for a strike. Boozer on the hook. He gets a blown save, and he's on the hook for a loss. So here is Guerrero, native of the Dominican Republic. And his delivery is swung on it high to right center field. It's going to hang up for Duran, moving back well in front of the track by the bullpen. It makes the catch for the out. Right now, the Yankees have nobody warming when they have Weaver pitch a 2nd inning. We will find out. They're doing things by committee, mixing and matching. Worrell making his 3rd appearance. He's pitched 2 scoreless innings as a big leaguer, allowing 1 hit. Now Volpe, who began the trouble in the 7th inning with a walk, a 3-2 pitch, call strike from Zach Kelly, who did not retire a batter. 2 walks and a single. Volpe takes a strike. For your apple pie, apple crumble, apple snacks, the apple of your eye. Apples are now on sale at Shaw's in Star Market. Through Thursday, get a tote bag of apples, Macintosh, Gala, or Ginger Gold, just 99 cents a pound with a digital coupon. Called to the right out of play at Shaw's in Star Market, official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network. 0-2 to Volpe. rather quiet in this series, but again, that walk started all the trouble. Guerrero fires. Strike 3 call. Good pitch down and away. He got him with a 98-mile-an-hour heater.
I think we'll start seeing more of him down the stretch.
Might as well see what he can do with the heat on. Stay tuned after the game, the Nissan post-game show. You deserve a car of the thrills. Nissan's got an exciting foot line that'll put goosebumps on your goosebumps. Experience a thrill for yourself. Shop your local Nissan store at nissanusa.com. Strike 1 to Verdugo. That might have been one of the most critical at-bats in that inning because Kelly was ahead 0-2 and wound up walking him.
Yep.
That was crushing. And then Torres single, Soto walk, call strike. The Judge hit the grand slam in a 2-0 pitch right down the middle of the plate. 2 out and nothing in 2 to Verdugo. Is 0 for 2 with that big walk. Yankees may well go to Weaver. There's nobody warming, so it'll be Casas and Story to start the ninth. Strike call to Verdugo. Very upset with the call by the home plate umpire. Tom Payne is rung up, and that retires the side. On we go to the ninth inning. It's 5-4 Yanks on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop taking prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. It may increase your stroke risk. Eliquis can cause serious and in rare cases fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or take longer for bleeding to stop. A spinal injection while on Eliquis increases risk of blood clots, which may cause paralysis, the inability to move. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding, unusual bruising, or tingling, numbness, or muscle weakness. Medications such as aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners may increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
Get ready to hit it out of the park every time you fire up the grill this summer with Hatfield Pork. Hatfield's flavorful variety of marinated pork tenderloins, ground pork and sausage, ham and bacon will be a fan favorite with your family and friends at your summer barbecues. Elevate your grilling game with Hatfield and taste victory with every bite, at home or at the ballpark. Find your flavor with Hatfield. Visit simplyhatfield.com for recipes and to find a retailer near you.
Create your own home paradise with a soothing new hot tub, year-round pool, or sauna from New England Spas, the In the Hot Tub injury sponsor of the Red Sox radio pregame. Natick, Norwell, Auburn, and now in Warwick. nespas.com.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
Ninth inning, 10 seconds on the Shaw Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
For your apple pie, apple crumble, apple snacks, apple of your eye, apples now on sale, Shaw's and Star Market through Thursday. Get a tote bag of apples, McIntosh Gala, or Ginger Gold, just 99 cents a pound at Shaw's and Star Market. Here we go, the ninth inning, and Luke Weaver seeking a 2-inning save here. Faced 4 batters, struck out 3 and allowed a single, and here's Casas representing the tying run. He's 1 for 3. Weaver delivers, and it's in there for a strike. Again, this pitcher's given up 10 home runs out of the bullpen, a high total. Tristan fly to center, struck out, and ripped a single to right center. Story, who homered, is on deck, and then Rafaela. Red Sox down 5-4 in the ninth. The pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, as the third base umpire. Wow, Charlie Ramos, that didn't look like it. It is 0-2. Yeah, he did go, as a replay indicated. He knew it. Aaron Boone calling on his normal setup man, Weaver, for a 2-inning save here. Got just 1 save this year. Here's the 0-2. Just a little outside with a high fastball. Weaver's converted his only save opportunity. And they get a lefty up now, Tim Hill, the ground ball specialist. Here's a 1-2. Going away with a changeup.
I sort of think that'd only be maybe for Duran if it gets back to the top of the order. You got Story and Rafaela next after that.
Yeah, I would think so.
Or I guess it's possible they could pinch hit with someone.
Refsnyder's questionable with a sore wrist. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a foul, sliced to the left out of play. Stay tuned after the game, the Nissan post-game show. Reserve a car that thrills, and Nissan's got an exciting full line that'll put goosebumps on your goosebumps. Experience a thrill for yourself. Shop your local Nissan store, Nissan USA today. Another 2-2 pitch. Weaver throw his 26th pitch. Here it comes, and it's a fastball wide. He's gone full house here.
Well, you do have Valdez, Gonzalez, Jansen, Refsnyder, Sogard on the bench. So maybe Romy would run if Casas could reach.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a top ground ball foul by the first base dugout.
You know, these last two innings have me reflecting on the fact that this season really teetered, not only when Martin and Slayton got hurt at the break, but once Garcia and Sims did not give the Red Sox what they wanted at the deadline, that puts so much pressure on these young bullpen arms.
Weaver had just a one save this year and a one save for his entire Major League career. Another 3-2 pitch coming, and Tristan swings and drives a foul left side out of play, trying to get on any way he can. 45,292 the attendance. Weaver, 30-year-old right-hander, getting the sign. And the payoff pitch again. Strike three call. Oh, he took one right down the middle. Just couldn't pull the trigger. It's a long at bat, but not a good result. So he's fanned 4. And now Trevor Story's grounded out 5-3, single to the left, and lined a home run into the first row of the right center field seats, his first of the year.
Well, for a guy who could be such a great hitter, he gets into that funk sometimes. That's a spot you have to swing the bat.
He spoiled a couple of other pitches, but not that one he didn't offer. Weaver delivers, and a high fly ball, shallow center field, very playable. Second baseman out, right fielder, center fielder on, but it's Torres, the second baseman, with a casual catch. And there are 2 men down here in the 9th inning. Last hope is Ceddanne Rafaela, who's flied to left, bounced into a force, and struck out. Boozer on the hook for this one. Already the 13th so far. That's been lucky for the Red Sox. Hill still warming. Pitch. Low. So if Ceddanne reaches, we probably see Hill to face Duran. A 1-0 delivery. Down and away, and it's 2-0. Rafaela trying to extend this one any way he can. Weaver rocks, and the pitch. Strike. Borderline pitch up and away. Red Sox have used 6 pitchers, the Yankees just 3. Leiter's game to win, even though he got hammered. The 2-1 delivery. Rafaela grounds a weak foul around the batter's box. Had a big home run here back in June. Another one at Fenway against the Yankees, but he's the last hope right now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 5-4 Yankees in the 9th. Luke Weaver delivers. Swing and a miss. Ball game over. The Red Sox suffer a crushing defeat. They blow a 4-0 lead and lose to the Yankees. The final New York 5, Boston 4. The difference, a grand slam by Aaron Judge. His 52nd home run of the year, first in 17 games. It came in a 5-run 7th inning. Totals next on the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Just like our hometown legends of the Diamond, Herb Chambers has been hitting it out of the park for decades with legendary customer service. With over 35 brands and so many locations, Herb Chambers offers the largest inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs in New England. You can always count on getting the lowest prices and best value. And at Herb Chambers, you always get more for your trade. Come see for yourself and experience our legendary customer service today. Herb Chambers. We don't sell cars, we help people buy them.
When is a bank more than just a bank? When it's there for you after hours because your franchise deal is on the line. When it drives across town to deliver the paperwork you need because you can't leave your business. When it anticipates your business challenges and advances its technology just to meet them. At Northern Bank, they're all about what they can do for you and your business. Want more than just a bank? Come home to Northern Bank. For more of what your business needs, visit nbtc.com. Northern Bank. Member FDIC.
For your apple pie, apple crumble, the apple of your eye, apples are now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday, get a tote bag of apples, Macintosh Gala, or Ginger Gold for just 99 cents a pound. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. With Downy Unstoppable, you just toss, wash, wow, for all-day freshness.
This is the Nissan postgame show. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com.